Well, gosh, that's why everybody was so quiet.
You absolute buffoon.
Hey, they can't hear us yet. There's probably still an ad running for somebody. I did good. It's been a long time since this has happened, okay?
Oh my god.
I was recording. Hi, Pimp. We said hi to you earlier.
Oh my god.
Oh, she is right. Okay, so here's the deal. I was recording yesterday because I'm working on a new video, which is good news. So I was recording yesterday, which means I had it in safety mode, and I kind of fucked up. But we're back. We're good. It's okay. You guys didn't miss anything. Nothing's really happened yet. We were just getting going. That explains why it was so damn quiet.
You idiot.
That is true.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're back in action. So, we had already kind of started.
No, you always say something because you never know what Austin does or does not know. It's always...
No, Pimp, definitely say something.
It is a mystery.
Okay, here's a good rule of thumb. If the Discord notification went out... Okay, I send out the Discord notification right before I switch it to live. Like, right before I switch to the main view. So if I've sent that out, that literally means I'm about to start talking. Like, it's not even going to be the buffer beforehand. If there's a buffer beforehand and I'm going to go live and then it's going to be a minute before I start, I don't send out the Discord notification until it's time to start. So if I sent that out, I fucked up. I do usually forget the Discord notification. But if I remember it, that means that I think I'm live. That definitely means that I think I'm live. And excuse me, I haven't forgotten the Discord notification in a while. Even if you remove the while that I wasn't streaming. It's been a minute. I've been doing pretty good. Don't look at me like that. I'm a champion. How's everybody doing? Welcome back.
Oh my god.
I have not streamed in a while. I said if you ignore that part. Still doing pretty good. Oh, I should have been watching out for that. I would keep that while for a good buffer. Yeah, you're probably right. Look, the point is we're playing Hades today. We're back in action. I can tell my story again.
Good lord.
So, I did tell one brief little story.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, how's it going, Corey? I told one brief little story just about the fact that, yeah, no, you have to hear it again. My brother came over with one of those, stretchy, extendy controller things for your phone that makes you able to play on Steam Link or whatever. And it was surprisingly effective. It worked very well for me.
Oh, the other thing you guys missed was me thinking that Ultron is a transformer.
Oh, yeah. You probably could have let that one go and not brought it back up.
I think it's funny.
But I'm glad you didn't. Yeah. Emily thought Ultron was a transformer. Which is, you know...
perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, as we went through, they all have Tron in the name.
Right? It's all got something Tron.
It's understandable.
See?
Don't give her the benefit of the doubt. Be as mean to her as you would to me.
Well, what's the fun in that?
The fun is I don't get ganged up on.
Become involved in this. Didn't think she would.
My favorite Transformer is Omicron.
Did you stay on her warm, fuzzy side?
You know, he's really been going around lately. He's been getting very popular. Ooh, we can...
Thank you, Yaka.
Increase the cast. We would never do that to her. Yeah, fair. And, like, if anybody here has earned the abuse, it's me. Okay, so... Emily's too nice to be mean to. Going viral.
Thank you, Pip.
Corey, you're right. I definitely should have said that. That was a good one.
Oh god. No.
Special is stronger. Yes. Oh wait, I was supposed to go with Demeter, wasn't I?
Oh god, is that what she looks like?
Although it doesn't
What do you mean?
matter either way.
She just looks like Methuselah crossed with the White Witch from Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Yikes. The seasons have not treated her very well.
I don't think so. I don't think she's gonna be very nice to me right now.
I don't think so. Didn't Moody say always use Demeter?
Yeah. Definitely true.
Look.
This isn't gonna go well for me at all. Stay away
Like
from
a
the
giant
ice.
windstorm?
Yeah, that's what it appears to be. I'm gonna die.
Nah. What the hell are you doing? You just defied death.
That's true. That means I'm doing great. I picked the wrong person.
Oh, remember that time Jakob says he said goodbye to Twitch forever and started streaming on YouTube to stop. Now you came back to the... And it's time.
Okay, to be clear. Alright. First of all, of course I
Do
remember.
not decide
Great
against me,
times.
little sprout.
I did say goodbye to Twitch forever until I decided that streaming on YouTube was going to be a huge pain in the butt.
I'm back.
And so I decided not to do that. I'm still posting videos on YouTube. Just, I figured I should keep the two things separate. So I was wrong, which is not a new thing. Okay, it's very common. Second of all,
So remember that time. So you gotta...
GG Twitch, you win. Oh, that's true. I'm supposed to be reminiscing.
Yeah.
I also remember. Now, back to my rant. This is only the third time. Third time?
Third time's the charm.
I said goodbye forever once, and then I came back. And then I had to leave because I was having work troubles, and now I'm back regardless of the still continuing work troubles. So it's two departures, two returns. We're very glad to be back. And I think it's fun with the two of us here. I think this is working out great.
I think so. I hope so.
You fit in with us. I left twice for work troubles? Did that really happen twice? I mean, it's been a nightmare at work for what, the last, year and a half?
Yeah. Still a nightmare.
Basically since I got there.
We're getting deeper into the nightmare now.
Yeah, it just keeps getting more interesting.
I'm up. It's fun watching
But
the pool of sticks,
we
you know?
can't talk about
The
it.
ripples in the blood and
Our
everything,
company's
and
in a
sometimes
lawsuit.
somebody pops out of there like you.
Threats of leaving need to stop giving us hope to be free.
Well, I can promise you this. I don't plan on leaving again anytime soon. No matter what I do, I'm going to try and just keep streaming, at least if I just squeak one out once a month or something like that. I'm just going to keep going. And then in the meantime, keep working on my videos.
It's not a fart. Squeak one out. What the
It's
fuck
me.
are you talking about?
I am the fart. He needs to send us some socks.
What?
What is with your obsession with my feet?
What does that mean? I don't want to know.
I don't either. Ah, the ripples in the blood. Mmm.
Well, sign me in then.
Oh, I'm a free elf. No, I would never make that mistake.
Dobby is free!
Dobby is free! No, I'm not as foolhardy as Lucius Malfoy.
No. We value our house elves here.
Ah, the lessons taught by J.K. Rowling.
Oh god, don't start down that road.
God.
Knit socks with the UE color scheme and logo would be
Honestly,
cute.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Socks are always the way to
I'm
go.
working on. I am trying to get my my logo into. Unfortunately, the vector graphic is not very happily going into Blender for some reason. Gives Yaku a game with a stock stuffed in the case. No, you won't fool me. Not again. I'm working on I want to get it into Blender so that I can make a stamp. Because I'm going to get some flexible filament. And I thought it might be cool to print it as a stamp. Just also to use the printer and make a little video out of that.
Back already.
Ooh, why is Dusa over here?
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time. Okay, Serby?
Oh, poor thing.
To be fair, she has to clean the place, and Cerberus must leave some just massive shits. He's a sweetheart, but he's a really big dog. Have I tried playing with SolidWorks since I do a bunch of making junk? Signed up for a year of the maker license for like $80 for the whole year. No, I have not. I don't even really know what SolidWorks is.
That's kind of cool.
Seems the best to check with Hades. You can sometimes gift him. I can?
Really?
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
You do?
What, wait, you're
Forgotten
giving me your
hero?
codex? I
He
can't
wishes.
accept something like this.
He's giving me a codex?
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe we can finish out the rest of it.
It's a 3D modeling software package. Oh. Ooh, $80 a year. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. If I was gonna get anything, I mean, it. Like, I thought about going for AutoCAD. I know that's not going to be as cheap, but Blender has been working all right so far. I just the last piece of my toolbox for my sculpting tools is printing right now. It should be done actually before the stream's over. But we'll see. It's not always.
You know, Father, I must say, ransacking your domain beats having to toil endlessly in the administrative chamber. Far less painful, really.
I agree, Zagreus. Anything's better than desk work.
I don't agree. I love desk work.
Is that your way of asking me for your old job back, boy? You were a scourge upon every administrative duty to which you were assigned.
Running around way too much today.
It's premium, and the business license of that is like almost 10,000 plus 2,500 per year maintenance subscription.
Whoa.
Barf. Blender.
Please, Father, give me back my old wretched job, won't you?
I don't. The only problem is the only thing that I think is going to come up as a problem with that for me is the vector graphic. Like, using Blender has been working really well for me, and I've also been using Blender for many
Unless you
millennia
plan to
now.
reimburse this house for all the income that we lost because of you, then you shall not so much.
It's
accept
possible,
seats
but
in
I
the
just don't know if I want to spend any
administrative
more
chamber
money. Because I might be spending some money in order to get music back in the streams. Because I would like to do that. I miss having music in the streams.
Anyway.
I was hanging out in Leo's stream the other day, and I'm craving the little dudes. A lot of people have them. I can't remember what it's called. Little stream avatars or whatever. Chat avatars. What's messing up with the SVG import? Is it not working at all? No, it is working, but some of the kinds of curves, it gives me a little pop-up when I load it. Apparently some of the kinds of curves I'm using, Blender doesn't understand. And it basically just says, I don't know what these are. I did my best, and its best is not acceptable. It's not even close. Like, the outer shapes, the general light bulb shape all worked fine. The U and the E are just a single curve each with, like, you know, just a thickened line. And Blender did not like those at all. It was not happy about that. So, SolidWorks is more for professional 3D modeling, and a lot of companies either use SolidWorks or AutoCAD as their 3D software. Okay. I mean, if I really get cooking, that's definitely one to keep in mind.
Whichever exorbitant amount the house contractor has on record. Now leave
For now, we're starting small, and it's moving along. But yeah, I want to make a big silicone stamp with the 3D printer or whatever. I mean, not silicone, but whatever the flexible filament is. I feel like it might work for a stamp. I don't know how well it'll hold ink. I can gift him.
You'd have to, like, outsource if you wanted to actually make little socks, though.
Hey,
Yes,
Father,
but there are a lot of sites that are friendly for
maybe,
that.
you know,
That's true.
So we could do that. I've also wanted a screen printer for a long time. I don't have room for one, though. That's a big piece of equipment. So,
We have a small apartment.
we do. And a sizable corner of it is already taken up with my crap.
Yes.
Hey, you have a corner, too. That's what all that is.
I have a coffee table of crap that is part of my corner. But it's not...
You have a desk, a cabinet, and a coffee table of crap. I have a shelf and a desk and a cabinet of crap. I win by a few layers of shelf.
You have, like, a whole square footage area.
You have that square footage area. And you agreed to this.
I know, I agreed to it. Mine has been slowly growing.
We had a deal.
Fine, you're not allowed in that space in the...
I mean, that's not really going to impact me very much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really go over there.
We're just going to have to worry about the Christmas tree. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
going to be more challenging this year. We'll figure it out.
It'll be fine.
Deals change with force. What's she gonna break my legs?
Apparently I punch him in his sleep.
I've altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further.
Keeps finding bruises on his face, and
I do. Yeah.
I'm the only suspect, so...
You're punching me in your sleep.
Nix, why did you
I don't know where they're coming
that
from.
I lived?
Bridge of my nose hurts. There was something on my eyebrow.
You and
I don't
Father
understand what's going on.
so much pain.
It's a joke about you abusing me now. It seems to be happening for real.
I have no memory of
It's
this.
subconscious feelings coming out.
While I'm asleep?
Yeah, that's when they would go out.
I have
I
already
guess.
circumvented it as much as can be
Suppose.
done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
Yeah, sure. Correct answer, Zagreus. Yes, we banished your mother to another world because good things for everybody.
Can I on your voice?
That seems like it was definitely a Moist Bowser quote.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's 30 even. Okay, so we're pretty close now. 10
So
left.
I was right, it's 30.
Yeah, you were right.
There, I knew it. Thank you. I needed
That's
that.
all it was about.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're...
Oh, see, that adhesive is not working on those. I need
Do you
a
want to
different
use
solution.
that, like, crazy adhesive that I have that's like that?
Yeah, that might work. I made this little clip for my USB hub and for some other cables and stuff around here, and one by one they've been slowly unsticking. And there goes the last one. The USB hub
look,
has
here.
fallen. Olympus has fallen.
I have no more darkness.
I have no more darkness.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Boogie.
The power of darkness.
Pet the damn dog. Always.
Yes.
Always pets for Lola. Wait, here. Here we go. Lola. There she is. You can see her in this view, right? I think so.
I should be able to.
Puppy.
It's very sleepy.
And that's 100% Mario Maker.
She's not cut in half in this video. She's a very magical dog.
She used to. We bought her from a magician who was done using her for his tricks. We have a partially reassembled dog.
That's why she break dances when we're trying to tell her to roll over.
Yeah, when we tell her to roll over, she will just like start spinning around on the ground and just work her momentum into a rollover that just ends up looking like she's breakdancing. Guys, it looks like it's time for a round of gun.
There's a gun?
Oh,
Why is
there's
there
a
a
gun.
gun? Wait. That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
Is that the only thing? You can't like hit people with the gun?
There's a mortar.
How are you supposed to fight with that?
It's actually gonna suck. The gun is awful,
It looks awful.
but we're gonna get extra purple for it, so we're just gonna go for it.
Okay.
We're looking for keys in purple. I'm not really hugely focused on getting out as far as I am. I don't want any heat. Turn down the heat. I would like to get out of the kitchen. Can't stand that heat.
Darkness give me strength.
Okay. Does anybody remember? I started talking about it and then we got distracted. What are those? Is stream avatars the right thing?
Fishing I detect.
That was a bug.
No, it's a piece of my headband. Don't leave me alone.
It's a very pink fly.
I think it's stream avatars. I want to put those on here. I want to bring. I used to have a bunch of like streamery stuff on here, and I got rid of it mostly because I was grumpy.
Destroyed your kingdom in a fit of rage.
Essentially, yeah. And I'm doing better these days. I'm happier, and I'm making stuff again, and I would like to bring the fun stuff back to the stream. So I want the music back. I want to try the stream avatars thing. I want to do like something with the emotes on the screen. I know there are a few of those. I saw one that's like a bucket. That one looks fun.
A bucket?
Yeah, as people use emotes, they just fill a bucket on the screen. Like they just drop into a bucket. I think that's one that Stream Elements has. How about opening the monthly push-up challenge again? Oh my god, is that off? I should totally turn that back on. I can do that right now. Manage rewards and challenges. I know how it works. Extend. 30. Extend. 30.
Isn't it just the one on the bottom there?
Extend. I'm turning them all back on. 30. They were all doing pretty well. Yeah, that's fair. I should have seen that coming. Alright. Yeah, that one was close enough to make it happen. Okay, you know what? I had thought about this. I'd mentioned it to you before. That it would be fair for me to do 3 of them. Or wait, no. How many was in the challenge? How many were in the challenge already? Was that just for the first one, or would that have been 2 now? That's the question. Here. That would have been 3. Okay, so I was gonna add. I was gonna add 2 on for the 2 months that I haven't been here. So we're gonna do 5. And people are gonna miss it. It's going to be 5 now. Don't do that. That's not nice. Should I wait until... I'll do them on Friday. Maybe do the middle and do 27. Yeah. Yeah, that's good math. Tell you what. As an apology for being extremely inconsistent, on Friday, I will do 15 push-ups.
What?
Yes.
Is that a good idea?
I can do 15 push-ups. I can plank for a minute. I can do 15 push-ups. It's a gag. They know I'm in shape and healthy and beautiful. An absolute specimen of a human being.
You heard it here first.
No, I put on a few pounds. I don't know if I can do 15 push-ups, but we're going to try.
Sure.
I can do 15 push-ups.
I'll cheer you on. For all 15 of them.
I did a clapping push-up the first time. And I'm only a little bit fatter than I was then. I was a lot fatter, and I've actually lost some weight. We're moving back in the right direction again. So, adventure is out there. And the second time? I did do a clapping push-up the second time? Did I hurt myself?
That's probably why you
Is that why I don't remember? Okay. So, alright. So, spread the void. Friday, we'll start the stream with 15 push-ups.
Oh my god.
God help me. Okay. Yeah, we won't do that now. I need to make sure the song's still in there.
You almost hurt yourself the first time, but the second time went.
Oh.
See, you're getting better every time.
I'm
Why
growing
did I
as a
ever doubt
person.
you?
I don't know. It doesn't look like the song's in here, which it should be. I definitely still have it on the computer, so...
Started working out in February and then stopped in June.
That's okay.
That's alright.
I started working out... Wait, okay, let's go through the timeline.
Oh god, no.
I started working out in January, and then I stopped in February. And then I started again in April, and then I stopped in May. And then I started again in July, and I've been doing pretty good so far. I've actually been exercising pretty consistently for the last, almost 3 months now.
Not last week.
Well, not last week, but last week was a surprise vacation because for some reason the management didn't want us in the office. I don't want to know. Almost as consistent as my streams. Almost. Almost. Now we're back. We're back for realsies now.
What did we? Oh, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. It's that they were up to something, but
yeah.
we don't know, and we shouldn't say what we think they're doing.
We don't
just
know
for
what's
safety.
going on. I don't know. I was glad that we were not involved.
Yeah. And that's enough said about that. We got a surprise vacation. We have a real vacation coming up in October.
Yes.
I'll take some pictures and share them in the Discord. We're going to New York.
Still need to book a hotel.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we got to do that.
I know. I'm trying. I can't decide where. I don't know, like where.
We gotta pick. At this point, we gotta pick one. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck with.
There's so many hotels.
Something really expensive. Yes, and a lot of people go to New York, and October is a good time to go to New York. We should definitely pick a hotel.
Alright.
Look for new wall work. Could be a body inside of it. Ah.
I don't need to find a body anywhere.
No. I can't go through that again.
I don't know. What?
What are we doing in New York? We're going to see the Book of Mormon, which I have never seen before. And Emily has been trying to get me to watch with her for our entire 7 years of relationship.
Almost 8 now.
Almost 8 now. So
still haven't spoiled the plot for him either, by the way.
Yeah, I actually still don't know most of what happens.
Yeah.
I know some of the plot because I've heard a few of the songs, so I have kind of like a rough idea of what goes down. But it hasn't really been properly spoiled for me, so... Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. That one's going to be fun. We've never been on a vacation together that wasn't, like, attached to family.
Yeah.
So this will be very fun. We're looking forward to it.
And then we're going to go to the Museum of Modern Art.
Yes.
And
very excited about that.
Go to all the normal New York-y...
Yeah, touristy stuff.
Touristy crap that normal people do.
I went to the... when I was looking for colleges, I think that was when... It had to be. We went to the World Trade Center Memorial, and the fountain wasn't on. So I'm making us go back there because I would like to see the fountain running.
I had been once before, and when I was there, they still had fencing up.
What'd I do?
They hadn't gotten around to like doing any of that yet.
Oh, really?
It was all still like.
So that was a little while earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, and like I've never seen. I almost said the Eiffel Tower. I've never seen the Statue of Liberty. I've also never seen the Eiffel Tower, but that's not really going to be in the cards in New York.
It's from France still, though, so like it's
really good binoculars.
Technically,
they got a
like
curve.
Just squint your eyes and imagine.
Yeah.
It's made by French people.
It's still a French metalwork sculpture. But yeah, so I've never seen that, so I'll probably do the ferry. Go to Vegas for that. The small one from Las Vegas. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Does that lose me anything? Dash. Cast. Oh, we haven't gained anything yet.
Back.
Oh my god.
This is the dumbest weapon.
It is. This is going to be a very stupid run.
Blasted wretches.
Oh, who all here has done has participated in the? I would say probably all of you in the movie night thing that Survivor Drive does. Because I will be there on Saturday, assuming Kina doesn't forget, which she said happens every once in a while. This is so stupid.
This is a terrible weapon.
All set.
Yeah, it really is. It was fun for like the first time. You've been to one? I'm looking forward to it.
Which way?
Those are some really horrible B movies, yes, but I love horrible B movies.
I will be there in spirit.
They're the pinnacle of bad movies. It's the right way to do it. Yeah, you were never a part of those kinds of things in film school.
I was a terrible film student.
They're fun to watch.
It was awful. Like, we would literally watch movies for class, and I would fall asleep in that theater auditorium thing.
Although, to be entirely fair, they tried to make me watch Lord of the Rings, like, probably 6 different times.
At least.
And I fell asleep every time.
Every time.
To be fair, it was college, and I had been participating in collegiate activities.
Never made it more than 20 minutes into any of them.
And they would show them to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning after all of those collegiate activities.
And then we would try to just be like, alright, fine, he didn't watch the first movie, let's just move on to the second movie. Maybe that one will be more interesting.
Because it'll be way better if I don't know what's going on, right? That's definitely what you want. You want to be drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning watching a movie where you have no idea what's going on and is very slow. The movies, they're good movies. I concede that.
You like fantasy stuff.
I love fantasy stuff.
I don't understand.
It wasn't the right context, man. It just wasn't the right context to watch those movies. Most of those times, I was completely hammered.
There was a Shark Boy and Lava Girl one.
Oh my god, wait, I missed Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's really disappointing. That one was the worst. It's a renowned bad movie. It's one of the best bad movies. Those are very explosive.
Kim took part of the last movie. It was so bad it didn't explain anything, and then it just ended.
we need to watch the Pinnacle. The Room.
I don't think I'll be able to watch that.
Have you ever watched it all the way through?
I don't think I've ever even tried.
Oh my god, it's so terrible.
I watched like the parody,
really
and I could barely handle the parody.
Oh, you watched the like biopic about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The what's it called?
I have no idea.
Who's texting me?
The
Spam
Stairway?
texts.
The Lobby.
Disaster Artist.
Oh.
That's what it's called. Divine Dash. Yes. All right. We're back in business.
Nice and cool.
Okay, more purple or another key. Key time.
I thought you were looking for purple.
No, we want keys more than purple because we want to get up to 30.
Oh. That's so dumb.
It's so dumb. And it has reload. Like
you have to reload that?
Yeah, I thought it was cool when I first got it, and it really is the worst weapon in the entire game.
Wow.
It's terrible. I'm using it because what it does is it's the selected item for this round. So every attack, or every incident where I get purple, I get more purple.
Oh, it like every round it'll be like, hey, use this item.
Use this item to get more purple. Yeah. But I'm focused on getting keys.
Easy purple. Okay. Sophisticated.
Well, it's technically darkness, if you want to be pretentious about it.
Well, I do, thank you.
I think I was there for one of them. I was there for, it wasn't, it was not, it was very specifically not the birds, but it was a movie about birds attacking.
Alright, change headbands.
Gun percent, yes Leo,
To
we're
darkness.
doing gun percent. Welcome. Yeah, we get extra purple for gun this round, so we're using it. Yes, Birdemic! That was the one!
Oh my god.
I really enjoyed Birdemic. It was awful, but I really enjoyed it.
I can barely handle the old movies. I've got issues. 10 out of 10.
You can barely handle anything that you haven't already watched 1,000 times.
That's how I consume media, is like a cow.
Yeah, you chew it
chewing
like
cud. I must only rewatch things that I've already seen.
Each time you rewatch it, it develops a new flavor.
You also recommend the Sharktopus trilogy.
Oh god. I'll take your word for it. Do you know which one is winning for this weekend?
Do
delicious.
I think it's the one I voted for. Like, that one was already winning, but that was the one I wanted to watch, and now I can't remember which one it was. Okay, do we go in? We'll do chaos. Why not?
Let me have it.
Leo, how are things? How's little Leo?
He trembles underneath the earth, foretold.
Hopefully getting into trouble.
At this very moment, son of Hades, and I have anticipated it.
Has anybody here played God of War? If not, I highly recommend it. Like the original trilogy, and then I'm probably going. I haven't played the fourth one, but I'm looking forward to it. I've come around. I'm gonna play it, but I'm playing the original 3 first. Things are good. We just got home from having dinner with your mom and grandparents. Woo! That sounds like a good time.
Very nice.
How were the Grand Leos? And Mother Leo. The whole Leo clan. The Leo dynasty. The next 4 encounters you take minus 29 or plus 29 damage. Afterward, dash strike deals plus 72, but I don't dash strike. That requires planning. Each time you special, you get hit for minus 5, so no mortars for 4 encounters. Afterward, deal 44% striking undamaged. Next 3 encounters, 66% more foes. Afterward, plus 67 purple and gemstones.
I mean, yeah.
I've played the new ones quite a bit, never finished it. There's only one new one right now, right? There's a God of War Ragnarok on the horizon, but that's not released yet as far as I'm aware. So do you mean 3 and 4? Like the one that came out on PlayStation 3, and then the one that came out on... I guess that one came out on PS4. Okay, remember, no mortars.
I thought you didn't choose that one.
Is that the one I choose?
No,
I choose more enemies.
Yeah.
Alright, mortars it is. Oh! It is awesome. I have completely come around. I fully argued with everybody in the chat about this when I first got. Oh yeah, I was like, no, this is awesome. I've got.
Clearly awful.
Yeah, yeah. I suck a little bit less at the game, so that's. I may have played a little bit during the period that I was not streaming, and gotten good as a children. God, I mean. We remember how quickly I usually just absolutely demolish this thing, right? And this is like a struggle. We gotta break this yellow. Not digging the armor to do it.
Yes, Moody. Yes, the gun.
Hey, Moody. Yeah, we're doing the gun in the name of purple. The gun was the chosen weapon. I take back everything positive I ever said about it.
Got added to one. God of War.
Yeah, Sneaky S got added to one. One S bad? Oh, the S shouldn't have been there. It should have just been. Just played the new one. Stupid Sneaky S. Get around the law. Criminal.
Oh, and the game is a little loud.
The game is loud?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. We can fix that. Hopefully that's better neighborhood. I guess also, especially since it's the gun, it's gonna feel ridiculously loud. We're trying to talk and it's just like Medal of Honor in the background. Does it have a limited range, or is it like a gun? Like, is it one of those bullshit video game guns that's like, I don't know what happens to the bullet after 30 feet? Or is it, like, is it actually going to shoot him from anywhere in the And it seems like
you got.
It seems like it kind of evaporates. Die, you stupid crystal of demons! There you go.
To pieces.
It's pretty limited.
Like stain of pomegranate on you, Zacharias. A hardy fruit resistant to a winter's chill.
I'm glad we were able to fix the volume situation. Let me know if it's still too loud. Oh.
She is so creepy.
Yeah, she is.
I had no idea they made her this creepy in this game.
She's great, though.
I thought she was, like, supposed to be beautiful, like Persephone.
Demeter?
Yeah, she's her mom, isn't she?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Is
Well,
Demeter
like,
Persephone's mom?
Yeah. That's why winter is a thing, because she took her... Because Persephone got taken to the underworld, and then she got all sad. And made winter.
Right. That was
but
cold.
Persephone's gone, and now she's still sad.
Hi, Kenna!
Hi, Kenna!
What are we
she's
watching
just
on
sad.
Saturday? What's winning? I don't know why I'm yelling at you. Kenna, can you hear me?
You're trying to yell over the game, the game volume.
I fixed the game volume, okay? We're fine.
Oh, she's been pissed off for centuries and dooming all of humanity in endless winter because she can't get over Persephone in this game. Ah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty shitty.
So she's just kind of generally shitty.
She's just grump. She's just grump.
That's fair.
You don't know. Alright, that's fine. I was just curious. Attack is stronger and inflicts chill. We could have an icy bullet. Ooh, yes!
Track of the Moon Beast
the cast.
is winning. I don't know what that means.
Is that the one I voted for? I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't even remember?
It was days ago. My memory is only about 45 seconds long.
Right, you're right. I forgot.
Track of the Moonbeast, right
I think
on.
it's rubbing off on me.
I think so too. I'm sorry about that. Survive for 45 seconds. Come on, tonight's
I think you should just run away from everything, honestly.
I am running away from everything, but I wanted to drop an ice crystal.
Try to
first.
fight. You should just...
Ice crystal. We got 45 seconds. 28 left to knock out. Ooh, I found a money vessel. Freeze those hoodlums. Get away from me. Ooh, there's a fishing spot in here. I saw it on my own this time.
Got to hold on.
Still a few days to vote if you want to sway it. I did vote. If anybody else hasn't voted, who hasn't voted? You voted man with X-ray eyes, Pim?
You feel a little dirty picking it.
Pim's like, I want to see what these X-ray eyes are all about.
Come, fishies.
Alright. RB to catch. Don't panic this time. Oh, RB to catch. I'm stupid. Man,
Oh well.
I am not a fisherman. They do not call me John the Fisherman.
Is it how does it compare to Animal Crossing fishing? That's the only thing I have.
I've never successfully Animal Crossing fished, so I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Moody, I don't need this. I have enough of my own internal shame. Alright.
Hey, sir.
You just choose ones that sound interesting at random out of the list I compiled. What was your methodology to compile the list? Was there a rhyme or reason to it, or did you just look up, like, classic B movies? The only one I was ever there for was, we were just talking about Birdemic, which I really enjoyed. I liked that one a lot. I probably should have done healing.
Alright.
That's alright. Living is for chumps.
Those shades always come back.
Stop trying to make Anglo-Austin happen. Anglo-Austin is never going to happen. That's absolutely right. The only game where I'm able to fish, fortunately, is Raft. Because it's very important in that game.
I can only fish in Animal Crossing if the sound is off. If the sound's on, then I miss.
The game mechanics designed to distract you are very effective.
They say it's supposed to help, but I don't know.
It's supposed to help?
Yeah.
I've never found that to be the case. I feel like it's all designed to startle you.
Did you hear Wrangler Austin? No, Angler Austin. Much less.
I said Angler Austin. I want a Wrangler, so that...
Went through everything on Paramount Plus and made a list of everything.
Oh, that's right.
Old-timey or ridiculous.
That's right, it's through Paramount Plus.
At some point I'll put my favorite Sherlock Holmes on the list.
I'd be down for Sherlock Holmes. And any and all appearances of Sherlock Holmes in visual media.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure there's some sort of awful porn somewhere.
Oh, well, that's true. So I stand by my yes.
No.
You say awful porn. I say creative.
No.
A lot of people skip the story. It's the important part. It's what makes it unique.
Basil Rathbone?
Basil Rathbone is your favorite.
Holmes and Watson with Will Ferrell.
I've not seen Holmes and Watson. I feel like I have seen the Basil Rathbone one.
There's a question of when are we bringing back Alvin Lynn?
Oh, Alvin Lynn, the Wranglin' Pangolin? He was, I think he was pushed up the line in the name of Freenotes. That's my little portmanteau. I just decided to throw in there. I think Alvin Lynn costs money.
What do we have here?
Corey has Alvin Lynn.
Oh wait, Corey has Alvin Lynn. Oh, just bringing Alvin Lynn back into the Yui canon? I don't know. How are we doing that? Did he leave the Yui canon? I certainly didn't banish him. He's always been a beloved part of my family. I've raised him from a pupa. How did pangolins start?
Hi, Sky.
How's it going, Sky? Is that a pangolin with a maraca? Yes.
No, he's got a
sombrero,
lasso,
doesn't he?
right? No,
Oh wait, no, you're right.
He's
Yeah,
he's a
he's a wrangling pangolin. You're right. Yeah, it's a lasso and a cowboy hat.
Oh, good. We meet again.
Okay. Attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. After I take damage, people are weak.
You do then know they're mammals, right, Austin?
I didn't.
Wait,
no,
what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I knew they were mammals.
You can't live with me and not know that.
Not know that pangolins are mammals? Is this an important thing to you?
Wow.
Apparently,
the fact that you could say that.
Apparently, pangolins have always been important to this relationship, and I didn't know.
Oh, there's also a maraca.
Oh, there is a maraca. See?
Oh.
I definitely remembered that. They're mammals native to Asia and Africa. I knew they were in Asia. I didn't know they were in Africa.
Is there an African pangolin?
I mean, I would say.
Or was there one?
Based on that sentence, I would say yes.
Well, I'm curious.
I'm just spitballing here.
Well, I know that like
Oh wait, are you the murder one? There she is.
Red flag. He doesn't know that pangolins are mammals, right?
Look at this, the murder one. She just says murder.
Murder. Is she okay?
Define okay. She's the one that changes our venue, right? One of her moves is to change where we're fighting.
What?
She's got nothing better to do.
Well, you're fucked with the gun.
Yeah, I'm pretty good though. I'd be okay with dying here.
We're doing good, Sky. How are you doing?
Yeah, what's going on in your world, Sky? Yeah,
it's a big red flag, man.
Immediately break up. Honestly, I don't know why you're looking. Frankly, I should draw less attention to it.
I didn't, for 8 years, I didn't know. And now...
I don't know, things are looking different.
Looking at the door.
Living together for,
quite literally.
What, 4 years?
Something like that.
Don't say you're looking at the door, you're revealing the layout of our apartment. What if somebody's watching this to try and murder us? at least 3 people here that I believe would try that.
What?
4 of the 8 species of pangolin are in Africa.
Oh.
Interesting.
That.
I also did not know there were that many species of pangolin.
Or that she crouches the ceiling down on top of the intrinsic.
Oh, that's what's happening. It's the same room. Oh. She's just super bonkers.
I think I normally hear about the Asian ones because some of my ancestors are a little nuts, and I'm half Asian, by the way.
Cantonese.
Cantonese. It's an Asian.
I know.
It's one of the Asians.
I was offering specifics. It wasn't a correction. It was more detailed.
My grandma believed in that shit.
In pangolins?
Well, there's like the ancient
they are real.
healing.
Like they're not.
Well, no, because it's a scaled mammal, and so they think that like the scales have like healing properties and some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's why they're hunted in Asia. So I think those are closer to extinction than probably the African ones. But that's why.
They're also very much in the news as of the last 2 years.
Also, yes. Got them playing some cribbage. Friends in your apartment building. Very nice, guys.
Ooh. I've never played cribbage.
I don't know what cribbage is. I didn't play games for fun. I didn't do anything.
I don't know.
What did you do?
I'm aware of cribbage. Like I've heard of the name cribbage. Describe the game of cribbage to us, guys.
Austin, you be getting murdered.
oh, I'm not doing good. No, this is very bad.
But you've got a gun.
Yeah.
It'll keep you safe.
The whole world's come undone. Everybody is on the run.
It's like fibbage and cricket. Okay, I know what cricket is.
I feel like Corey's just being difficult.
What is fibbage?
Always disturbing.
Wait, it's not a real answer?
The trafficking of pangolins occurs a lot in Africa, and they end up in China, though China recently denounced the practice and made it illegal. I see.
Hey, you can make all sorts of stuff illegal, but people like my grandma still believe. I don't think she ever bought it.
Wait, did I just win? But... I thought I died. Hey!
And you've gone to hell.
I was already there. It's okay. Where was I gonna go? Detroit?
Oh, fibbage is from a Jackbox game. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not well versed in the...
I've been thinking about doing Jackbox again, too. That'd be fun. We haven't done that one in a long time. Okay, we're doing okay. Ish. But we're moving to Asphodel, so I'm probably pretty much fucked. Yeah, and it's been serving me so well.
You've been doing great.
I've been doing. That's. Now we're my parents play a ton of cribbage.
But what is cribbage?
No, that's beside the point. The point is, cribbage is the hot new craze. We gotta get on the trend.
I've never been on the trend. My entire life has been behind the trend.
Working up a virtual game of cribbage. And if anybody at any point feels like telling us what cribbage is, we'd love to know.
This is like when we found out where the Hamptons were.
I was pretty sure it was in New York somewhere.
I thought it was like in the Bahamas.
Because of that TV show Royal Pains.
Or like maybe Florida. I thought maybe the Hamptons were in Florida. People go to Florida, but I guess that's
I would have
the
believed
Keys,
Florida.
Right?
Yeah, Florida Keys would be the Hamptons of Florida.
Corey redeemed a deep question. What is cribbage?
Ooh. How do I do deep questions with this new location? Where's my sticky notes? Hold on.
And it looks like Kenna gave us the actual answer, so I'm not going to read that one yet.
Alright, hold on. We gotta think about it. we gotta ponder. Where are my sticky notes? No! What the hell? Hold on. They're in here somewhere. I got nothing.
We know.
You know what? I'm trying my best, okay? I may not have fully planned for being back over here. We're just going to sit and think about it instead. Let's ponder. What is cribbage?
Cribbage is...
What is the cribbage of the gaming world? But also, what is the cribbage inside of your soul? What is the challenge that makes your life worth living? What is the series of card games that bring you inner turmoil, that help shape you as a person? What is the crucible?
I was going to say it's when you have 5 crabs on each team and they fight over a head of a cabbage.
Crabs, cabbage, cribbage.
Cribbage. You fight to the death.
You got me there.
It's a very intense sport.
The rules are similar to the real rules of Mahjong. Well, you would know the real rules of Mahjong.
Oh, okay, I can play Mahjong.
Just make Emily hold the notes.
I can play Go Fish.
If I can find the sticky notes.
Let's see. Go Fish, Hearts, if I remember, and Mahjong. Those are the 3 games that I can play.
As you earn points, you move your peg forward to win the race. Oh, I know what this is. I have seen that before.
Where does the I come into the name in the crab game? Well...
a multitude of crabs is called a crib.
Yes.
So, there you go.
That's actually common knowledge. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Honestly, you need to do more
with
research.
all of the knowledge you have about animals...
I'm a little bit embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
Alright. But it's a card game. You basically try to make 15s out of the cards in your hand. Yes. I think my grandma plays cribbage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is sounding familiar now that you're describing it. There was a brief moment of suspense where we had no idea what people were talking about. But now that I'm hearing some details, I think I understand what's going on.
I still don't know. My family plays Hearts and Mahjong, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's everything.
I learned how to play Mahjong from you in college, and now I once again don't remember the game.
I'm sure you don't.
You know what? You don't have to be so honest about it. It wouldn't kill you to throw me a bone every once in a while and just pretend that I know things.
You're right, he's great at Mahjong.
I was okay at it for the brief period that I knew how to play.
Yeah, you did decently.
I won once, I think. It's a complicated game. It's not. I do remember that it's pretty straightforward.
It is. Cribbage is literally halfway between Mahjong and Hearts. Oh god.
That sounds intense.
That does. That's interesting. Okay.
According to Google, a group of crabs is either a consortium or a caste.
Well, there, consortium. That's where the I comes from. There's your I.
There's your I, right there.
There's no I in T.
It was all just an elaborate ruse to get you to do research.
Hold on.
Each time you encounter a chamber, gain a bit of wealth.
Consortium of crabs.
It does sound very official, doesn't it?
It really does.
I feel like they still have little bow ties.
Use the big claw. Yes, sir.
You two are terrible. Thank you.
Crab's gone 22. You have to do the pictures, though.
CrabCon.
CrabCon.
I mean, I'm going, are you? I got my tickets.
I went to CrabCon for like 5 years in a row. And then COVID hit.
Yeah, unfortunately they had to stop. They did like a virtual CrabCon. It wasn't as popular.
Skipped the hammer.
Everybody kept walking sideways off camera.
What hammer?
Oh, I forgot to actually get the reward in that room is what I'm being told.
Oh. Okay. Crab people, crab people.
Tastes like crab, talk like people.
Crab people. There's got like a little waterfall over there. That's kind of nice.
I don't think that's water.
Well, like a...
Lava fall?
Lava fall. That's kind of nice. It's nice. It's got a really nice aesthetic.
Oh, Kenna, you're a South Park fan. Did you ever play either Stick of Truth or The Fractured But Whole? I only played... I played Fractured But Whole, but I never played Stick of Truth. I heard Stick of Truth was not super fun. Like, that the gameplay was really challenging. They're apparently working on a new game that I think is, like, actually properly 3D. Which I don't know if I'm down with, because I really liked the vibe. Like, it very much felt like you were walking around inside a South Park episode, which was pretty cool.
You've not. Well.
It is very cool.
Oh, and Austin, this is underground. It's a magma fall.
Ah, fair enough. Good point.
Disappointed me.
That's as far from the first time, and won't be the last.
It's true.
If there's one thing Moody's never impressed by, it's my trivia knowledge. At some point, you just accept that it's not my thing. Okay, that wasn't super helpful. I should play it on stream. That one was really fun.
It was a little janky, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I might just get... I mean, it was the Switch port that was janky.
Oh,
so it might be worth
right.
buying it again to play it, not worrying about my game corrupting and breaking when I was really close to the end, which was super fun. And then I looked it up and found out that the Switch port was just jank, and there was nothing you could do about it.
Magma? What did I say?
I thought you said magma.
Did I?
Did you not? Oh, no, she's correcting herself. Actually, it's Mama. It's a mommy fall.
Mama fall.
That's the joke. We're both slow.
Yeah. That's why we work together.
Unfortunately, I'm sure people were hoping that with Emily here, we'd get jokes better, but there's a reason we're together.
Mama found.
Ooh, can I take that? Borrow 300 coins in exchange for blood, or... I'm not gonna find out. What happens if I borrow money? I don't like the looks of those quotes. Alright, Sky, see you soon. I just woke up from a nap.
Congratulations.
Lose a spine out there.
So you're as groggy as we are. Oh no.
What'd you do?
No, this is what I'm supposed to do. I just hate these.
It's like someone's ribcage?
Yeah, that's not the problem though. Ignore the ribcage. We're in hell. That's normal. I wish I could play God of War on stream, but somebody told me that it's not the best idea to play pirated games on stream. Not that it's pirated. I wouldn't know anything about that. I've never met a pirate. But I don't know, just theorizing, you know? It's a secret boss fight if you take it. A secret boss fight?
Oh.
That seems like it's not true.
Kinda. No, that doesn't seem good.
Oh yeah, Barge of Death, that's where we are.
Oh.
Barge of Death, bad. Not a good place for us. Hey, blue crystal magic is my thing for today. Stop it.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
What about it?
I don't know. You need to know that I'm entirely uneducated on things. And then he's entirely uneducated on, like, other things. And together... We're
two halves of a whole idiot.
Very uneducated on most things.
I think there's a fair bit of Cosmo and Wanda going on here. Just without the magic, so we're also useless.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh really? What references have you gotten lately?
The references is you. That's on you. That's your.
I see.
That's your area.
So
of
as long as you
expertise.
just don't take responsibility for it, then it's totally fine.
Exactly.
I see. Man, I should have tried that years ago.
It's a give and take.
Karen gets mad and fights you? Really? So don't steal from the pilot of the River Styx boat. Good to know.
Well, you can steal from the shopkeep. Kecleon in a dungeon. Kecleon will fight you and is strong, like you are not ever supposed to win strong.
Ooh, is that the case with Charon also?
See? Exactly, Moody. I understand pangolin references.
Hi, Aphrodite.
That's true, yeah. You got me
Exactly.
on the pangolin references. So Lola is Sparky. Yeah, sure. That works.
Did you?
Oh, look at
Did
you,
you?
poor thing. You're hurt.
Don't take her leg like that.
Better.
Hi. Who's a good pup?
Karen is beatable, though.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Charon.
Oh my god, it's the naked lady.
Ah, yes.
There she is.
Return. You'd put him on par with Tisiphone. Okay, so that's very beatable. Slightly annoying, but beatable. No call. Attack, deals damage, and inflicts weak. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. That seems like fun.
Alright. Oh, you should fight Karen, though. That might be interesting. I don't play video games. I just judge him playing video games.
It works for me.
It's a fair trade.
It serves as motivation. Well, I'd be willing to take on the Charon fight, yeah. Seems doable. These blue dudes are new, right? Is this some of the new shit that Moody was talking about after we beat the thing once, or was that just the heat situation? Because I don't feel like these guys used to be down here. I hate this weapon so much, I could scream.
You're shooting rocks there now.
Well, I'm hoping somebody will step in front of the rocks. I'm also just blindly firing mortars into places, hoping that somebody walks into the danger zone.
Do those hurt
Don't
you?
move. Unsure.
Okay.
What was that? Somebody's dog is making a very weird noise.
I don't know, it sounded like one of the sirens from God of War. You just ended
on
all.
the lava and then the run.
Oh,
no.
magma, right.
We're gonna right, magma, yes.
We all learn things.
Today was a knowledge stream.
Yeah. These guys were indeed already here.
They were? Oh, okay. Well, I just want to go on record saying I don't like it. I wish they weren't here. I think hell would be a little bit less hellish if they weren't here.
Over there.
Ooh! Nectar!
Oh.
That's the gift. The thing we use to get people to give us other things. Ooh, do we want to do the Trove trial? Let's do the Trove trial and see if we just die.
You truly are an idiot, aren't you?
You betcha.
Time to fight.
This is going great. You're not the only one that can throw bombs up in the air. Huh? Huh? Who's smart now? Somebody. Not me. Come on! Get over here! Yeah. I did it! 22, we'll take it. That could have been worse. Alright, now it might be lava death time. Depends on what's in the next room. Oh, another key. I mean, I'm going for it. It's a boss battle, which I'm not going to win. But that's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
And then it turns. Wait, it turned into 41.
41. Oh, because gun.
Gun.
With all new flavors like banana, fizz bitch, and gun. I miss Power Burst.
Everybody misses Power Burst.
That was the golden age of YouTube.
Yes.
Somehow I'm barely clinging to life. Not happy about the Gorgon.
Gun Kickstar.
Ah, Gun.
Guns. Oh my gosh. He was my favorite character.
Gun Kickstar?
Yeah.
You mean the person who used to watch the stream?
Oh. I thought it was the guy from that...
Are you thinking of Homestar Runner?
Oh, yeah, I am. That's Star in it.
It does have Star in it.
Right?
You're right.
That's close. I got like 15%? 20%?
Gun was one of the early viewers back in the Mario Maker days.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I have just as good a memory as he does.
And that is an insult to both of us. I don't know how you managed that.
I'm sorry, indeed.
Wait, did I pick up the thing that was in here?
He was the best. I have many fond memories of him.
Homestar Runner.
He was so nice.
Oh, spicy ground. Maybe, does Charon ever sell purple? I can't steal from him here. Ooh, there's health, though.
Why does he have an exclamation point? Does he have something to say?
Not anything that's words.
Should have referenced to Pangolin?
I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow.
Missed opportunity, Moody.
Terrifying hellscape.
If you want Emily to get the reference, it's got to be Pangolin specific.
That's how I operate.
That's all Karen has to say.
I have some scattered knowledge of flora and fauna, and
that's mostly it.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. and you know, I guess fish count.
You can't even remember what you remember.
What? That's insulting. You got to the Hydra?
I'm not really sure how. I shouldn't be here. Honestly, I never thought I'd get this far. I definitely shouldn't be alive right now.
Gonna Kickstar Pangolin.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, you remember that one, right?
Well, now I do.
They were on the stream right after Gun Kickstar. They were almost as successful,
but a little scalier.
Yeah. And apparently also a mammal.
Still a mammal, though. Yeah.
It has, like, you know, I feel like I knew pangolin. Like, if you'd asked me if a pangolin is a mammal out of context, I feel like I can't honestly say I'd ever thought about it. I'll spend my time thinking about whether or not things are mammals.
It's like an armadillo, but like...
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's basically, like, the only reason I would think it's a mammal is because of the scales, and they were funny. It's scaly mammals.
Scaly mammals.
Honestly, sounds like a good band name. Scaly mammals.
It's awful.
No, I think it's a good band name.
No, I don't think
Come on, somebody back me up here. Scaly mammals is a good band name.
Computer posture and hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how much more do I do?
Yeah.
Am I getting support on band name?
No.
That's really shameful. I should be. I'm disappointed in everybody. No, don't fire your weird things in there.
Jeff watched a 27-minute first run. You can do it, there's special dialogue.
27-minute first run of what? This?
I guess this.
Nah.
Yeah. You go with Scaly Keurig or Scaly Triangle. I like Scaly Keurig.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Scaly Keurig also. I will not approach you. I blow you up from a distance. I fired in your general direction.
time to de-escalate, you know, descale your brewer? Oh god.
Gross. I mean, we've all done that.
What?
And then you're not taking proper care of your brewer. That's all I'm saying.
I think that happens when you already don't take proper care of your brewer. It's not supposed to grow things. Like,
is it not?
No.
To be fair, we did have to throw away 2 coffee makers because I let holes go. But I don't have coffee very often, and that's the biggest part of the problem. I've done 21 minutes as your PB, but I'm not very fast at this game. Hey, you know, I beat the game once, and it took me 78 minutes. So.
Hours or minutes?
Minutes. It was minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
I do.
Either one is... Well, one is more likely. I won't say which.
Minutes.
But it's not that one.
It was minutes. Kina, that's very impressive. I am not... I consider that extremely fast at this game, but I may not be the scale you want to go with, so...
Yeah, right, Pimp? See?
Don't blame her for questioning it. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm slightly better than mediocre.
Gun run is over.
Yes, the end of Gun Run. We've finally escaped.
Ready, I think.
Okay. Oh wait, I have... I'll do it next time. I'll definitely die again. Don't worry about it.
You can't go back now?
I could, I just don't feel like it.
I think I need my bow.
It's not important. I just wanted to, like, confirm the prophecies. The timer pauses whenever you're in a dialogue, whether it's choosing a reward or talking to someone. So what you're telling me is I definitely did not get any freebies for how long I leave the dialogue boxes open. I was hoping that was going to help me out. I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed. Not really liking cosmic eggs lately. Broken urns get you health items.
That time spent staring at the naked lady didn't count.
Damn it! It's not even a completely naked lady. I checked. What was the acorn one? Wasn't that one good? Final encounter, take 0 damage. Oh, 4 free hits from the bosses. Yeah, we'll take that.
Should help.
Okay, we're going with the bow. I did pick it, right? Okay, good. Kinda. Alright, no heat. No heat for Austin.
I don't think so.
It's not good. Ah, another chance.
Oh, naked lady.
See, look, everything's covered.
Look at how much love she has to offer.
Yes, the goddess of love. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's also what strippers deal in. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Gas is wide, short range. Dash deals damage. I'd rather save for a better dash. We'll go for this one. We'll go for attack weakness. Oh, that's right, it's the bow. It's distance. Whoa. Okay. LB. Ah!
Oh, she likes you.
That's good.
Maybe she noticed all that time you were staring at her.
Yeah, she's been paying attention. The game wasn't, but she's noticed. Look at it. He loves me too.
The book works again? Was it not working?
It was not.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the thing we were trying to open last time and it just didn't want to. I'm like Cupid.
Desire from Sandman is just modern Aphrodite.
Gods grant me strength.
Oh, we haven't watched Sandman yet. We've been meaning to.
What is that?
We've talked about this multiple times.
Yeah.
Yes. Robert Pattinson. It's Neil Gaiman, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I vaguely remember you mentioning it.
My senses.
The other
We've
day.
talked about it at least twice. I've been meaning to watch it at least. Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. No Robert Pattinson?
No?
Wasn't it? Then who is it? Am I mixing him up with somebody else?
Our combined knowledge of actors and actresses is awful.
Well, the bad news for me is... so, here's the problem, right? Emily has... prosopagnosia?
Prosopagnosia.
I got it right! I never get it right.
Yeah.
Face blindness. And I am really bad with names.
Awful.
So, between the two of us, it's like impossible for us to figure out who we're talking about, ever.
It's, yeah.
Though, ironically, Robert Pattinson is friends with the lead who plays Dream, Tom Sturridge. I don't know who that is. Does he look like Robert Pattinson? Because I feel like I'm going to be honest. I felt like he looked like Robert Pattinson when I saw it. And I just kind of went with that as the truth.
I think my face blindness is contagious, and he's been catching it.
It might be that it's such irrelevant information to me at this point that I'm not paying as much attention to what people look like.
No, not at all.
I'm also not what you would call a people person. So, no, not at all. Okay, great. Tall, skinny, dark-haired white guy, though, right?
You're doing great.
I feel like that's most of the way there.
That's like a lot. That's a lot of people.
It's most of Hollywood. Swap out dark hair for blondes, and you got like 80% of them. I looked up the two of them, and I can kind of see where you'd be confused if you're bad with faces.
If you're bad with faces.
I'm not supposed to be bad with faces.
You're not.
Although, like, I'm not great.
Mine now. I
mean, like, all the clients came in at work while it was still the very end of COVID, and everybody had masks on, and I was like, that's I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. And then everybody took their masks off, and I'm having the same problem. Like, they all look the same to me. So,
well, they all look the same to me, too, but
yeah.
At least I have a valid excuse.
Avoiding specifics about what the job is, but the clientele are all, like, they're all interested in a very specific hobby. They're all the same kind of people. Just because we're dealing with a court case, I don't want to specify where I'm working.
Yeah.
But,
well, we're not.
Yeah, the company is. We're in the clear.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to become not in the clear because I've mentioned it on a stream.
We're trying to remain uninvolved.
Oh, that's right. Special is the machine gun.
Machine gun?
Yeah.
For the bow and arrow, but not the gun.
I know, right? You missed that? You didn't miss anything important.
Yeah.
Missed what? What we were saying about work? Just work things. Uninvolved in what? There is the company we work for is in litigation.
Yes.
In the name of Hades.
And it's a party.
It's good stuff.
So fun.
Sorry, I need water. Is my printer done yet? Oh, it's almost there. Those are really thin walls. That almost doesn't print.
I'm worried about if it's actually going to be effective.
It's just supposed to be like a little cage to keep things on. Do I work for Disney Plus since they're probably going after Scamilton? No.
No.
Casts as a wide, short-range blast that inflicts weak. Didn't we already get one from Aphrodite?
Yeah, but that was a different run, right?
Was it? That would be fun, an Inside Man for the drama. Yeah,
no. Our drama is a lot less fun.
I've moved away from working in the industry. I didn't find that I liked the people I was working with. And I didn't... It wasn't the place for me. It's a bummer because I really love movies and I've wanted to work in the industry my whole life, but the reality of it is they're just not my people. Didn't work out. Had to be somebody that I didn't like being. Yeah, I know. It's not really a spoiler that Hollywood is toxic, but it really turned out to be...
We were hoping it was, like, just
like
a select group of people.
Well, not even that. Like, I was expecting to have to be phony and tolerate some shit that I wasn't okay with in order to work in the industry, but when I started doing it, I really ended up finding that, like, it was a level that I was not able to bear. I really did not like the people I was working with. I did not like the way they talked about each other and the other people I was working with and the people that weren't there and the people that were there. And I didn't like the behavior. I didn't like the pay. I didn't like the subservience that's required in order to, like, even exist. Not to climb, but even to just exist and continue getting hired. You have to be, like, gross. And again, this is not news to people, but it's every bit as bad as you think and more. It's really not a great place to work.
Exactly.
Literally said earlier today that it's an industry built on exploitation at every level but the very top. Yeah, and even at the very top, there's some of it going on. I mean, it's just gross at every level. It's like a cake made out of sewage.
And even, like, in the... Like, I was like, oh, well, I just won't work on set then.
What you're saying is you want to make your own studio and hire Twitch chat to work for you. Sounds great to me. Yeah, come on down.
I thought, oh, I just won't work on set. And I tried working in an office. And...
It's just as bad.
It's just as bad.
And I'm not an office work kind of person. So I was on set all the time, and then I heard that from her, and I was like, good, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
And I was, like, on track to be an assistant director. I was just about to be, like, taken on as the apprentice for this guy who was going to be moving on from being a second assistant director to an assistant director. And that's how the whole thing starts. And then people were like, yeah, you'll make shit tons of money, but you'll never be able to spend it, and you'll die at 45. And then I looked it up, and it's, like, actually true. Like, the average life expectancy for an assistant director is 45 to 50. And because of how stressful that job is. And, yeah.
You've chosen to get coffee thrown at me on sets and work in a production office.
Production office is definitely worse.
I mean, I love office. I love typing and doing office work and clerical crap. Like, I love paperwork. And I couldn't handle it. And in this job, I'm managing, like, all sorts of things. And I'm incredibly organized and incredibly on top of it. And I just... It's a different...
Yeah, I mean,
it's a different kind of...
What they demand of you is just... It's not even like it's a different caliber. It's not. It's just... It's a different kind of behavior that they're looking for from you. Like, it's not love your work. It's like, you are your work and nothing else. And, again, all of the grossness. And like Kenna said, production offices are even worse. Although, gotta say, carrying a certain old actor up a hill because he was too old, fat, and drunk to climb up the hill himself for a shot and nearly getting vomited on was not a good time either. Yeah, that was one of the moments that made me like, maybe I don't like this.
Hey, like tech?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, tech is also notoriously bad for that kind of behavior. Yeah. And, you know, I can't speak to it because I've never worked in tech, but I know that for the entertainment industry, there's also this sort of, like, archaic mindset as it feels like you're working for a company from the 1940s or earlier. No personality, only work. Yeah, that I have heard from tech people. Well, and you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're a number. Well, and the biggest problem for me with the entertainment industry was I wanted to eventually become a creator, and what I came to find out was that wasn't even really in the cards. Like, if you were going to become a creator, it's because your mommy or daddy knew somebody or was somebody, and they don't hire from the work staff. It's like a complete and total class separation. The term is above and below the line. That is a term that's used casually in the film industry. I don't know if it's used in other industries, but to mean people who are the creatives versus people who are labor, essentially. And you don't cross the line. Like, it's extremely rare. And when I found that out, I was like, okay, well, go fuck yourself. Did they at least let me go to the bathroom? Depends on whether or not I was on a stage. If I was on a sound stage, that was more common. If I was on set, if I was on location, not as much. You're kind of just screwed. You go pee in the bushes. You do whatever you got to do. Girls were even worse of a situation. It's not great.
It's not.
And your job usually as a PA ends up being go stand over there where nobody else wants to be, next to the dangerous stunt or the gasoline truck or the fire setup or whatever. Go stand there and make sure nobody approaches it because it's dangerous. You go stand there.
Yeah.
And so that happened to me quite a few times also. I got some cool pictures because of what I was standing next to, but I also, feared for my life.
Could have shortened your life a little bit. We're not sure yet.
Yeah, we find that out later.
Yeah.
It's not great. It was incredibly disillusioning to actually get the chance to finally work in the industry and find out it was awful. Yeah. And it's taken me a little while to come to terms with that, because it's what I wanted to do since I was like 4 years old. So it was bummer. It was a bummer. But I'm doing a lot better now. I'm feeling a little more like I'm comfortable with being me. Any chamber rewards are worth more. Okay, we'll do it just for that. I randomly worked for Wilshire Boulevard Temple for a summer. It was wild meeting those higher-ups. Were they like crazy Illuminati, like orgy in a pile of pudding kind of people, or what? What kind of folks are you dealing with?
You want to die again?
Maybe you're already condemned to 45 years and it's the earlier dangerous work that kills you. Fortunately, likely no.
Yeah, no.
It's the ungodly amount of stress that being an assistant director is.
Yeah.
The assistant director's job is essentially to keep track of scheduling for an entire crew of creatives that don't want to keep track of scheduling, and then also manage all of the PAs, who are usually a bunch of green nutcases that are just happy to be on set for the first time, and then also continuity for some reason. It's not really their job.
And safety.
Yeah, and right. And safety is supposed to be your number one priority on top of all of that.
Yeah.
So think about some of the stories you hear, and you can understand how safety slides.
Yeah.
Because that person's job is also keep everybody organized, keep everybody on time when everybody is yelling at you constantly to fuck off.
Yeah.
And then
you basically have to be like this.
Your mom on set. That's your job.
Yeah. And everybody hates you, and everybody yells back at you, and you have to yell at everybody, and basically your job is not entirely possible,
at all.
But you do it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's really awful.
Yeah, and continuity, just to be clear, is technically supposed to be script supervisor's job, but they slack. A lot of them. I shouldn't speak for all of them, but often. I've seen AD be the person to catch things many a time.
It's a job that was designed for a 20-person set back in the 1920s.
Yeah, and has grown to be a job that is used for, 150 to 300 person sets for major productions. I mean, the problem with the film industry, mainly, in my opinion, is that it hasn't grown, like, in terms of regulation, organization, and, what's the word I'm looking for? Like rules, like, policies. It hasn't grown with the industry itself.
Yeah.
Like, the way set runs is still the way set ran, like, 100 years ago.
Where they say, well, just get that shot. Just get up on that railroad and follow him, and then, no, it's fine.
The kind of shit where you're like... So. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
the kind of shit where you're like, they don't do that. There's no way they do that on set anymore. Yeah, they do.
They absolutely do.
That's how somebody got shot. And I'm going to tell you that was not Alec Baldwin's fault.
Yeah.
You can pretty much guarantee it. Because he's right. Multiple people in front of him are supposed to check it. It's not the actor's job to check the gun. And I'm glad that that's turning into people not using real guns, because there's no fucking reason to be doing that at all. But there also shouldn't have been any real bullets anywhere within 100 miles of that set. That's a whole other kettle of fish.
I mean, your sound teacher was on set with a guy who knew someone who got run over.
Yeah. Yeah, my sound teacher knew a guy who got run over. Well, one of my Foley teachers, which I did really like Foley, but I really don't know why I didn't stick with Foley. But it's the main reason I don't do sound at all is because sound is last in line, and I'm sure you've probably heard of the phrase "we'll fix it in post." Things tend to get kicked down the line on a film set, and sound and VFX are the last two people in line. Well, last two teams in line. And so anything and everything that can be kicked down to them is, and they don't get any additional time, because when their time is up, the time is up. So it tends to be exceptionally brutal in sound and VFX. It's a bum rap. I liked sound a lot, but that was already true because the teachers at my film school basically treated the students like they taught them to behave the way people behave on set, which meant that those same things were happening at school. Austin is trolling you 100%. Did I skip you again? Oh, I skipped the item again, didn't I? I'm just focused on the conversation. It was the hammer again. Oh no! I'm really not trolling you, I swear. I'm deep in my rant.
That's something.
Foley is cool and needs to show like face off, but for sound.
That would be awesome. Yeah, Foley is so cool. It was probably my favorite thing I ever did in film school. I wish I had done more with props.
I just remember you asking me if I knew where to get a pair of really, like, men's size heels, so that you could properly do women's footsteps.
Yeah, and at least I wanted her to believe that was why I wanted them.
I was like, I actually don't know where to get those.
Yeah, and then didn't you have a friend who was a cross-dresser or something, and they actually had a suggestion?
Oh, yeah, one of my friends knew someone who was a drag queen, and then she was gonna...
I'm not supposed to say cross-dresser. That is a wrong thing to say, right? Somebody correct me.
I think...
I'm bad at words. I don't mean anything by it.
I think it's just drag queen.
Is it drag queen? Is that what I should say?
But she knew someone who's a drag queen, and so she was gonna help me out. But then by that time, I think you had stopped doing Foley as much, and you didn't need them.
Yes, yeah, by the time we actually got the necessary information, I no longer needed them.
Yeah. But I had a hookup, man. She was ready to help me out.
I got asked by a producer friend... Oh, shit, what did I...
Once asked if you knew how to find a live monkey
with 12 hours notice. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
We had a request come in when I was working in a film office where they needed to find... I think it was like a 6-year-old kid who could speak Russian, and they needed him within like the next 3 days.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember that one. I didn't work there, but I remember her talking about that.
But we still bought the heels, right? We should have. I think Austin would make a great drag queen.
I don't have the heels. I don't think I've got the shoulders for it.
But you've got the hair for it.
That's.
If we just like really did your hair up, I think it could work. I think you'd make a beautiful drag queen.
Maybe someday.
Thank you, mate.
Ooh, blade dash. Yes. Good. But yeah, so that's in case anybody was wondering exactly how much it sucks to work in the entertainment business.
Yeah.
The answer is a lot.
Unfortunately.
Start the community challenge.
An awful lot, Red Blood.
Which one?
Or maybe it's just me.
Oh, for heels. No.
Oh no.
No.
We don't need more shoes.
I just ordered new shoes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I'm proud
finally.
that you finally ordered them.
I'm not the kind of person to buy myself things very often.
His current shoes, I don't think there's a single pair of your shoes where you can't see his foot. Like, if he's wearing the shoes, you still see his feet in the inside.
I have 2 pairs of Converse, and both of them are delaminated. And I finally bought myself a new pair of Converse. My styles don't change much.
Consistent.
Yeah, there you go.
Raise of Chaos still shows up on stream form. Waist up so you can fake the heels.
Oh yeah, I definitely have them on.
Totally. Well, you gotta like pop
I'm wearing
your
them
knees.
right now.
You gotta.
I don't know if you can see that knee pop, but I did do it. Like
We've notoriously never seen his feet.
That's true. It's kind of like a whole thing.
Well, maybe I did buy the heels.
Wait, you did see them once. You saw them in the in the original cardboard ball machine stream. You saw my feet. So those of you who are looking for it.
Could ask for more points if they're open toe heels.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That would be really bad for my toes.
No.
That would be like, have you ever seen what a sausage machine looks like?
I don't think anyone needs to see that.
Okay, Electo. I really thought that was me again that time.
Tell Meg I said hello.
Alright.
For the mirror.
I'm actually doing okay. Not great, but okay. Men in heels for the first time is always a sight to behold. I feel like I'd actually do okay because I know the rookie mistake.
It's like a baby giraffe.
Well, because here's the thing. Most of my friends growing up were girls. So, like, a lot of this stuff that guys don't know about because they don't grow up around girls.
Are you pooping on me?
Lola, oh god.
What the hell?
Your door is in.
Oh no, she's got a poop on her.
Oh, you just have a stuck one.
Honey.
Come
here.
Poop break. I know I'm supposed to walk on my toes. Like, you don't actually put weight on the heels. I don't know if that's enough information to not get my ass kicked in them. Yeah. See, there's it though. See, yeah. There you go. The rookie mistake. You don't actually put weight on the heel. I know that.
Oh, man. You checked the blanket and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, don't wag your tail.
No, you haven't done a good thing.
It's not a happy occasion.
This is not your fault, but we're also disgusted with you. Welcome to life. No poop on the blanket.
Okay.
Oh, but there is poop on the couch. Is there poop on the Austin? No poop on the Austin. Good.
Lola, what happened, hon?
It's just probably she's nervous. She seems to have issues with that when she's a little stressed out.
Hey.
Please
No.
excuse our interruption. Hashtag justice for Lola. Hashtag Austin is over party. That's not fair. I was helping. How dare you poop on the couch and blame Lola of all things? It's not my fault. Sometimes I get excited.
Right, Lola, you gotta... No, you're not invited up here for a little bit.
Yeah, you got you need to dry your butt off. Sorry, kid.
See you, Tartarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sitting side saddle because you can tell something's wrong back there. That's why you can't be up here.
The Bone Hydra awaits.
We'll see if we make it to the Bone Hydra, Zag.
Okay. Is everything back on?
I don't think I stopped anything. We're still on, right? Nice. Man, that bow is really good.
I'm glad I bought more baby wipes.
Yeah, good thing. Nope. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? No. He was too fast. I'll take that nope as a yes, by the way.
We already made that mistake once in this stream. So.
Yeah, we can't do streaming to nobody twice in one day. Stupid thing. And hiya. Okay, clinging to life. We're doing fine. Ah.
That was some excitement I didn't need right now.
Yeah, that was an unexpected journey there, kid.
Gross.
Bow is only viable if you get the hammer upgrades, in your opinion. You mean the hammer upgrades I've skipped twice? Those hammer
We've been
upgrades?
so great at collecting those. Oh, don't add to that.
It's like, you know what? I feel like I gotta poop.
What now?
I'm checking you when you come back in. Every time that we check her, it's fine.
Did that sound come from outside just now? Did you hear something?
No?
Oh. Well, that's concerning.
What'd you hear?
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Ah, no, she pooped.
Hey.
Be quiet. Good girl.
This is a hammer-free stream, sickle only. Hey, Fan, we need your sickle.
I don't think Fan's giving up the sickle.
You heard me say poop. And she
Kind of
like...
explained. Yeah, she's gonna learn to be afraid of the word poop.
I seriously thought she was pooping on me because she crawled up here and then started like curling. I was like, no.
That would probably be one of the more horrifying things to ever happen.
Oh my god.
At least in direct relation to the dog.
Like when the bird poops on you, it's like, oh, and then you get like a little.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little nothing.
It's just like it's barely even anything.
But a dog like takes a shit. Like it's a proper shit.
Oh my god.
If only somebody could help you out with that. Fancy that? What a coincidence.
It has been very amusing for me because I grew up with dogs. I had a dog when I was a little kid, and then when I got to high school, we got another dog, and you know, I'm used to it. Emily's never had a dog before.
I've had fish, hamsters, chickens, and Phoebe, now passed, and Scotty, a budgie. So I am not used to a creature that takes like a full ass shit. And also pees.
A complete shit.
Like the hamster peed, but I like trained her to pee before I picked her up. Sometimes the other hamsters can pee on me, but like it was like a small amount. Like One of your cats gets bladder crystals.
And snuck up on Robot Bear and
laid
laid his legs on the duvet just to pee on him.
Oh my god.
No.
I had a friend in elementary school.
That's tragic.
Who, whenever they were trying to get ready for a trip and they got their suitcases out, the cats would get pissed off and then pee in the suitcases to try to prevent them from leaving.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
He washed his legs like 5 times that night. What about the duvet?
The duvet was fine. It's a little spritz of some Lysol and we're good to go. Okay, so I should have a faster bow now. Ares!
You've more to learn about the art of dealing death, it seems.
The smell isn't going away. Cat pee is vicious.
Yes.
Cat pee is like otherworldly. I don't know.
It's punishing.
It is something. Hamster pee was pretty bad too.
Yeah, hamster pee definitely has a special seasoning to it.
Yeah, there's something. I don't know what it is. Cats and hamsters. They're more in common than they think they do.
My expertise with bears,
Why is it so pungent? Right? That's how I felt about the damn hamsters.
It is. I don't know what it is. I'd like to know.
There's something about cat pee.
Is it because they use it for territorial purposes?
I feel like.
Because like dogs, I don't know if it's true with cats, but don't dogs have like a separate, more concentrated urine that they use for marking? And then there's like also pee light that they use when they just have to
Cats
normal pee.
always come from concentrate.
Yeah. much like canned orange.
But at least they go in litter boxes most of the time.
Yeah, that is nice. Although when they get older, sometimes they forget that. That was what happened with my parents' cat. Well, my family's cats, who passed away a couple of years ago now. Almost back to back. But they, as they got older, they stopped peeing in the litter box and just kind of went to wherever they felt like it. But they were old cats.
Cats have a scent gland in their butt like a ferret. But that wouldn't explain the pee.
That would not explain the pee.
I don't know what it is.
That actually just raises more pee questions.
Oh, they can spray like a skunk or ferret.
They can?
That is intense.
That's either a Moody or a kin effect.
That's a kin effect. That is very intense. Wow. The chickens, those shits were pretty bad. They were numerous. They were
plentiful, abundant.
Yeah,
you might say.
yeah. And they were much larger.
Ooh, vacuum plate drift.
Than you'd want.
But anyway, enough shit talking.
What's the new topic then?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that mostly. I didn't have a follow up.
I love snakes.
It's all poop.
Coming soon to Kellogg's. It's gonna be a cereal made out of fizzles.
No, don't say that. There's already Count Chocula. You can't.
And Reese's Puffs.
And Reese's Puffs, that's true.
We got options. Okay, hold on. Stand strong.
You're apparently doing great.
I'm hanging in there. We just got the Gorgon. This guy should be a little bit easier than the Gorgon. That's why I always take care of him first. The only issue with him is that he can only do so much damage at a time. And it doesn't stagger. Even after you take the armor away, it doesn't stagger. This should be the last one. And
You arrived sooner than anticipated, cousin.
give me the dash, Athena. Give me the dash. Nope. Ooh, but I could do the invincibility call. That sounds good.
Stompy boy can't be staggered.
Yeah, that's lame, isn't it? I feel like that's kind of the whole point of getting through the armored phase, is that they're supposed to stagger now. But maybe that's true with all the bosses, and I'm just dumb. This is possible.
Also possible.
Yeah, follow me now.
Thank you, Pimp. Hershey Kisses cereal looks like little foods.
Thank you.
I was so disappointed in...
It was the delay on that that made it so great.
In Cookie Crisp. I always saw the commercials as a child, and I thought that it was like some magic, and then I finally had it.
It really isn't that special.
It really wasn't that great.
Yeah, Cookie Crisp was seriously disappointing. Because they're like, it's a bowl full of cookies, and it's like, it's a bowl full of the cheapest cookies you've ever eaten.
Yeah. Like, barely cookies. Not even... I wouldn't... It's not qualified. I'm still mad about Cinnamon Roll Crunch cereal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know if you saw it, but it was what was it? It was Cinnamon Toast Crunch Rolls was the name of the cereal, when it was like cinnamon roll flavored Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or cinnamon roll shaped or whatever, and they missed the opportunity to just call it Cinnamon Roll Crunch. Marketing dropped the ball.
Cinnamon Roll...
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Rolls or something.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Rolls. That's awful.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, the actual name for it is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fuck, you can read.
Can we?
Somebody here can.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, they had to keep the Cinnamon Toast and Crunch in the same order. So it was either...
Branding was not willing to move on that.
Yeah, seriously.
Pick and picks.
Waiting for the Taco Bell girl.
Yeah.
That would be something. I would eat that.
See? Why? Like, you've just failed completely. Cinnamon Toast Crunch wrap. Oh no.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, instead of a giant Cheez-It, it'll be a giant Cinnamon Toast Crunch inside of the Crunch wrap.
I 100% want Cinnamon Twist Crunch cereal. I would eat that shit. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Hey, your no backups is getting it close to mine.
Oh yeah, that's...
You can't catch me though.
Well, I never used this laptop. Like, it's been a long time since I just started using it again for the streams. This laptop is old now. It's like a early 2013 MacBook.
I think I'm almost up to like 1,500 days.
Yeah, I'm never gonna catch you.
You are not.
You'd have to actually update in order for that to happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Special deals more damage and affliction.
I think it would do more damage than good at this point, honestly. I don't think my laptop is.
Ooh, one more key.
It's kind of where I'm at with my phone.
What?
I just don't update it.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you updated your phone, it would stop working.
Yeah, that's why I just don't touch it. I let the little number counter go up. That call sounded good. It looks like a Pokemon. Are you gaming too hard?
I have a really bad stomach cramp all of a sudden.
Oh.
What's happening?
Do you accidentally eat some of Lola's poop?
No, I think it's because I don't do good with spicy food, and Chipotle... I know, Kenna. I know your feelings about Chipotle. I think they accidentally put a jalapeno in my burrito, and my tummy is unhappy. Athena has the second best call after Artemis. Yeah, I mean, being completely invincible is pretty huge.
I thought that helped you.
I got it. That's what I ended up picking.
I know, I'm just being shitty.
Oh. Why did you just say so? Okay, you're still being shitty.
I know.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page. What we're really trying to find food-wise around here is a shabu shabu place.
Yeah. I'm sure we could find it. We just haven't really... We talked about it a lot.
Yeah, we do. We talk about it often, but we've never actually got it done. No. Come on, anything to defend us from these guys. No, death defiance.
No.
Okay, we're fine. We made it. We got the key. 27. We only need 3 more.
Nailed it.
Kina is right, though. Every time I mention Chipotle, I think about the fact that Kina said I should have real Mexican food around here. Which we do. I mean, we do from time to time, but
yeah.
Chipotle is just so easy. It's fast.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's also very close. There's good Mexican
order ahead.
food. I usually go there with my brother, though.
Good all around.
My brother's big on Mexican food. Oh, and we've been cooking at home. Thanks to meal prep service. We do love a free heart. Yes, we will always take it. So we get 4 free hits from the bone hydra. But we gotta be careful because as soon as we get it into the next phase, those will disappear very quickly. Ah, I'm just as fast as you. Okay, let's just be smart about this. Oh, those don't do anything. Well, I thought those would also get stopped, and they didn't. Okay. Yep. Man, the heart has been, or the main arrow shot has been pretty well upgraded. We're doing okay here. This is probably the smartest version of this fight I've ever done. I usually just kind of hack and stuff. I seem to be... I haven't even lost my acorn yet. But we're more than halfway through the health part. Oh, it's shielded again.
Hi, heads.
Whoa! Okay, all sides. One over here. Oh! Oh, hello. Gonna take those hits now. Okay, that was the count. Oh, it's bad. Things are very bad. Careful, careful, careful. Careful. I don't know how to handle these without any sort of deflection.
Dash race.
You're right, yeah, those are pretty helpful.
Don't do that.
I didn't mean to use my god sword, so what do you have to say about that? I'm no doubt. That's what you want to say about that. Don't die, Austin. It's the best advice anybody ever gave me. Okay.
I can't even see your health bar right now.
That's how you know I'm doing a great job. That was poorly timed. So I stand by it nonetheless. Oh, I hate it when the... I need to turn down the sensitivity on this joystick. Because it keeps flicking back on me and causing me to shoot the wrong direction.
Till you reconstitute again.
Okay, more purple. Who dis? Oh my god, Mix! How you doing? What's going on?
Mix?
Ares dash is basically free damage. Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's better than... it's better than... Poseidon's also does a hit when you do the dash, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's not as good as the Ares one. And I have the version of it that's now like sucking enemies in. So that's also goodness.
Let's see here.
We'll probably keep this just in case we make it to the Minotaur.
Can wash away my boons. Take me up.
Mix, how's life? What's going on? What's up in your world? You been doing anything interesting? Causing trouble? Commit any good murders lately?
Time to pick a fight.
Been any bad murders lately? What I'm saying is confess to crimes. You're colleging. Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
What are you majoring in? Sociology at UCLA. Oh.
That's not a crime confession.
You're right. You're right. Mix has let us down. Good. First quarter there starts in a month. Oh, very nice.
That's very
Wait, so you're not colleging yet?
Almost colleging. Preparing to
You're
college.
nearly colleging. You're colleging adjacent. Well, you're going to be right around the corner then.
That's true.
Just a bit longer.
Sounds like he's being robbed. The prices are a bit of a scam. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's definitely a crime.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Especially UCLA. They're not cheap. Not as bad as USC.
Well, yeah, because technically it's a public versus private school.
Right.
They're all
Public.
private. I don't understand that at all.
School.
It's, doesn't add up.
That's my favorite part about public university. It's how much cheaper it is. Well, are you looking forward to it? Wallet aside?
He's fully recovered.
All the UCs are the same price, and then USC is hella expensive. Yeah, but also.
USC is brutal.
UCLA is pretty cool. I like the campus.
It is a very nice campus.
Yeah. But just when you're going, if you're in the dorms and you're going down that hill, don't longboard down it. Because I heard a story about a guy who longboarded down that hill to get to class and then fell off his skateboard at the bottom and then it was like in bloody tatters for the rest of the day.
So, you know, if you don't want to be in bloody tatters.
Yeah.
You're stoked? That's great to hear. Might I suggest not getting hit by butterflies? You're welcome to suggest whatever you want, Kenna.
More flame wheels.
Yeah, it's intense. Some people are stupid for the sake of fun. So it works out. I guess. I don't know. I've never tried it.
I used to, I had a penny board back in college.
Who, Hammer Room?
And I'm a pretty big dude, so I think it was you, right? You used to say I looked like a gorilla on roller skates?
Pretty much, yeah. It was really... I didn't understand how he was balancing on him.
I don't either.
It was like the
I look
size...
back on it and
that little skateboard was like the size of one of his feet, and then he just like was like standing on it, like at one point of contact.
I wanted something that fit in my backpack.
Gliding.
My brother had a longboard when he went to college.
It was absurd.
I wanted something that fit in my backpack. I didn't like the... It was honestly mostly a social awkwardness thing. If I could put the skateboard in my backpack or at my feet, I didn't have to deal with the internal worry that people were judging me for just dropping my skateboard in the back of the class like a douchebag. And I know that's not a douchebag thing to do at all, and it's completely normal, but in my brain, it was a big problem. So, just a little peek inside my brain. Kenna, I'm trying to follow your advice. I'm running from the butterflies.
There are a lot of butterflies, though. Quite a few.
Does killing you get rid of your butterflies? Yes. The answer is yes. How's the acting dream going? I've been shying away from the film industry. If you want to hear about that, there's a whole... check out the VOD. I just did a whole rant on that. I don't need to go back down that road. But I wanted the hammer, pimp. I'll pass. Oh, it's very exciting stuff.
Yeah,
you're missing out.
So will he.
Same. Special pierces. Attack deals plus 200 damage to distant foes. That's cool. Let's do that.
That's good because you're dealing with
Yeah. I don't know what qualifies as distant, but I've been shooting people at the very edge of what I'm able to hit, so that's got to be good.
How is the bow better than the gun?
I don't have an answer to that.
Like,
it definitely is, though, without question.
You mean you don't like endless auditions?
No, and I don't like. Same nonsense as working behind the camera. It's all just ick. And also, I tried to do. I also looked at improv, and I quit after one class because it was like a bunch of it was improv, and they had like a bunch of rules. Like if I were to go back to that again, I would probably go do like a traditional acting class, like a Stanislavski course, which is the method. That guy.
Check if its time makes the bow better. I buy that.
That's true.
I like that logic.
It fits into its era.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
As someone from Chicago, I know quite a bit about improv. I'll bet you do. Have you ever been involved in it? It just wasn't my thing. It was odd for me to go into that class and have them be like, okay, these are the exact things that you have to do.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately? You're telling me you didn't enjoy it?
Yes, and I hate improv people.
Hey. Is there anybody here that is an improv person? Let me just preface before I start. If you are,
Lola,
turn a deaf ear, whatever the audio equivalent of a blind eye is. I really don't care. I will judge you if you say yes. Yeah, it seemed like the lowest form of acting. Well, I mean, it was. They're like, they're really intense people. Like, you know how there are kids in band and then there are band kids? Below them is improv kids.
Below them is the marching band.
And then below them, there is improv kids.
And I was in orchestra and marching band. So I was like 3 kinds of loser.
Improv kids or theater kids turned up to 11. Exactly. Exactly. It's intense.
We only don't shame kinks. Anything else is fair game.
Okay, good. Then we're shaming improv. Yeah, I did not like it at all. I paid $300 for that class that I had saved up, and I didn't go back because I decided my time was more worth it. Like it was bad. And they're like, and we have a textbook for you to read on improv. Like, go fuck yourself.
Color guard gets stroll in. The color guard was like those were like really cool girls, honestly. And
I had some color guard friends.
So those were the cool, like, pretty girls who went out with the drumline kids. And the drumline was like... What was the textbook called? Yes and? Please say yes.
I don't think it was literally called that.
pretty close to it though.
Yeah, probably something very similar. I didn't buy it. They said we didn't have to, so I didn't, and then they immediately started referencing it in the first class. I was like, I'm not buying this. This is ridiculous.
You're only allowed up here if you don't have poopy butt anymore.
That burrito's really not sitting well with me.
So the color guard, those were like the cool, usually pretty girls, and they were considered cool. Drumline was cool. Most of the band was actually pretty cool, and then the pit was like all the uncool kids, and that's where I was.
I was on the lamest sports team, water polo, and swimming.
And then I wasn't in regular band, which was cool. I was in orchestra, which was not cool. So I like selectively, I chose my path. I feel like if you do any sport, it's cooler. I don't know.
Generally, yeah. I mean,
scale,
like
right?
there were plenty of cool kids on the water polo team. There weren't as many cool kids on the swim team, except for the ones that had to be there because they were on water polo and didn't play any other sports. Because water polo required you to do a sport in the spring or in the off season. I don't remember what. I think it was. Yeah, it was in spring.
Oh, Lola.
Oh shit.
Honey, you still smell like poop.
Yeah, you gotta get down.
You gotta get down. I don't want your poopy butt up here.
But yeah, as for improv, it was just a bunch of fucking baloney. It just didn't. I didn't feel it at all. Like I would rather take it way too seriously and go take like a dramatic class rather than have somebody like take it seriously about not taking it seriously. That is like the most up your own ass shit I've ever heard.
You were in baseball, so not
everyone was cool playing. Baseball, in my experience, was about 50-50.
If you played a sport, I didn't even know about the kids who played sports. Like, they didn't even, like, I didn't even pass by them in the hallways. Like, that wasn't even on the radar in that sense.
I was probably one of the nerdiest people on my water polo team. I was not cool by any stretch of the imagination.
Sure, I was just getting to it, Master. My list, I found it over by the lounge. It was inside, but I am not the
I feel like if you saw sunlight, there was like you stepped up a little bit.
Yeah, it helps to go outside.
That's why I was in the marching band, where I didn't march.
Right, yeah, you're the only one in marching band that got away with not marching because you were Timpani?
Yeah, I actually sat, I didn't even stand, I sat down. I played the timpani. Which, if you don't know what timpani are, they are big copper drums that don't move, and you have to sit down to play them. And you also have to lug them around on, like, a big cart.
Kinda.
I was in class with all the quarterbacks, soccer goalie, head cheerleader, etc. They were all in honors with me, but we were not friends. those were the cool... They were, like, the cool nerds.
This is how disconnected
like,
from the cool group I was. I asked one of there were tons of cool kids on the water polo team. I asked one of the popular girls out to one of the dances, only to have one of the people on my team come and tell me that she'd been his girlfriend for like 3 months, 4 months. No clue. Never spoke to them.
We all knew it was like 10 years in high school kid time.
I had no idea. And he was like, "What are you trying to do, man?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I legitimately didn't know. It's all good." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then looked at me like I was weird because I wasn't up on like the hot goss. Like I give a shit who you're dating.
Night to give me strength.
It was pretty good. I was once asked by one of their parties, and I legit laughed and went, "Sorry, I don't do coke." Oh, that's funny.
You could have started that night.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's
never too late to start.
It's never too early either.
Maybe this one.
I'll just go on the record saying don't do drugs unless you want to. Not your dad.
Wasn't yours school nicknamed like?
Yes. My school was known as the Pharmacy because I lived in a fairly wealthy area. Or at least I went to a school that was in a fairly wealthy area. And so that meant that the drug of choice for most of the kids was pills they'd stolen from their parents. So we were known throughout the district as the Pharmacy.
Good stuff.
Has continued to ignore my
Also
every
pharmacy.
effort to reach out to him, young man.
And your brother supplied all of them.
Well, but he is obstinate
Perfect.
indeed.
Even better.
You are wise to
An entrepreneur.
My brother was so cool. He was not cool at all. But he did start a trend among the nerdiest of the population that I believe is still going on today called Top Hat Tuesday.
Trendsetter.
Yeah, he really is. Somehow. I don't know. I mean, I guess at least I played violin in the orchestra.
I don't know how that's an at least. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
The hierarchy in the orchestra goes violin, and then
this is just pure elitism.
Bassist, and then cellists and violas. Violas are always last.
Kidda has a question about Top Hat Tuesday.
Is there a monocle involved? If you can find one, yes. But he started it, and it was hilarious because then he graduated, and I still saw kids doing Top Hat Tuesday.
Which is pretty cool. That it's stuff.
It's pretty excellent.
That's what you get.
28. Come on, if we can get 2 more keys, I will be satisfied for today.
You mean you would have reached your goal?
Yeah. What's the difference?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, we're at 28, and this will be the 29th in this room. That sword is very satisfying.
Oh, had to reload, so ads.
Oh, no worries. Let us know when you're back, Kenna. I'm just gonna keep saying your name until you arrive. Kenna, are you back yet? Kenna, are you back yet? Enjoy my 0.001 cent from this ad watch. I will. I'm rolling in it. Welcome back, Kenna.
Oh, they're just arms coming through everything. I thought the people in Elysium were happy.
We're not in Elysium. We're in Asphodel, aren't we?
No, I thought you made it. I thought the bone hydrant is the end of Asphodel.
Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, but we died then. That's why we have a different weapon now.
Oh.
So we're not even in Asphodel.
You're still in the
whatever the first one is.
shit drain then. I don't know.
That's actually what it's technically called. The very bottom of the river Styx. I just want to go fishing. I don't think the lightning's doing anything while he's armored. Am I wrong about that? I know it is. Yeah, see, once they stagger, things are a lot better. Okay, we've got a pond. Should we go for... We don't have the health to go for that, so we will not be doing that.
You don't want to lose, what, 20 health?
When I only have 36? Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Okay, come on, Austin. Come on. Damn it! Angler Austin is not happening.
It's nothing. Stop trying to make it happen.
Die. Die. Hip. 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 But so, Mix, I don't know if you're still here, but have you selected classes yet? They're probably gone by now. Mix is usually a brief fleeting appearance.
Dips in and out.
Yeah. Much like me. Pops in for a visit and then fades into the ether.
Yeah.
We'll take Poseidon. I'm hoping we'll get to
Even when I'm face to face.
Just go silent. On the subject of college, I have a very fancy degree in psychology.
I have a very fancy minor in psychology. The sentence you always want everyone to say. I minored in psychology.
And if you're wondering, yes, she does mention it. No, honestly, you don't.
I don't, no. I mostly mention fish and ale.
But Kenna, I didn't know that was what you majored in.
Yeah.
I knew you were in tech, so I kind of always figured your degree was something to do with that.
Oh, double degree. Second is
you double
studio
majored?
art, but you actually used that once. Or one. Oh, very nice.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's good.
But you double majored? That's
rough.
I commend your work ethic.
I considered it, and then I didn't want to do a psychology thesis, so then I didn't. I took enough to be able to double major.
I was a freelance illustrator for like 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I've seen a lot of your artwork that you showed.
Very cool.
Back when we did Creative Corner, which we should go back to. That's another thing I should resurrect. Your attack and special are stronger in the first 10 seconds in encounters.
I used to do oil painting when I was younger. I took like classes at this lady's garage. It was like a creepy.
That didn't sound good.
No, it was. She had like a garage that she set up for like, she had like a whole table there, and so like me and my family friend, like we were friends with this other family that went there, and so we went at the same time. So like every week on a Saturday I'd go over there and paint something and like slowly finish the paintings and whatever. So I did that for a while, and now I paint my nails.
You do very well, though. I don't know. Have I ever shown any of Emily's nail painting?
Probably not. It's not really.
You don't think it's relevant to a gaming Twitch channel?
No, I don't think so.
CS degrees are mostly useless and out of touch, but I was taught code and server setups and such as a kid from my dad, and said I didn't want to become him, but then, well, yeah, it sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Well, I definitely didn't become my dad, because my dad does tech, and I know nothing about tech.
I worked with my dad for a while. I was developing training programs for the tech company that he's been a long-term consultant. He might as well be an employee.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna go for the dice roll.
Hanging in there, yeah.
Ah, you drunken fuck.
Hey, cheers for picking up the tab there, Zach. Now, I cannot exactly pay you back.
You post some in the Discord at least once.
I only want to look at Emily's nail work if they're Austin's toes.
I'm not painting his toes, no.
I posted some in Discord at least once. She does a really phenomenal job. Like, she's really good.
You're the only one of your kids who knows anything about tech. My brother was decent at tech. I fancied myself an art person, and I got a major in screenwriting that I don't use.
And I got a major in television production that I know how to use.
I write emails for work. That's something I do.
Although we are writing the comic now.
We are. That's
it's not screenwriting, but you still learn a lot about writing.
Yeah.
Just general writing.
I was a terrible awful thing. It's really.
It's because
really
it's
terrible.
more about being in a clique than it is about school.
Well, part of it was I didn't know any actors or actresses. I didn't know any of their names or what they looked like or anything about any of them or what movies they were in. I didn't know most movies I hadn't seen or shows.
I don't know if it's true in other majors, but in film school, you're not only getting tested while you're in class, you're getting tested by your friends outside of class all the time.
Oh, that's all they fucking talk about. It was so exhausting.
It's really boring.
That's kind of why we connected, was because we were like the only film people we found that weren't constantly
and I've loved it my entire life, but it's like there are other fucking things, guys. Like there are other things you can talk about.
Seriously.
Other than the thing we spend all day talking about in class.
What is it now? I've tolerated your
Someone had to bring it back to Austin's feet. Fair enough, Pip.
When in doubt, always talk about my feet.
Double boon room?
Yes.
Survives, though.
But I didn't take it. I wanted health. Who's your favorite three directors?
And if you say anyone I don't know, I'll scoff and call you a poser.
I can tell you I don't care that much for Quentin Tarantino.
Film school kids mostly. Yes, definitely. Pretty much all of it. There was like, they'd like make up games around it and shit, and I'd just be sitting there like, what are we doing right now?
All they talk about. And by the way, those games always end with them liking the same three directors. Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, and David Fincher. Maybe David Lynch if they're a little bit interesting.
It was always David fucking Fincher.
It was always
Couldn't stand that guy.
And he's a dickbag, just for the record. I didn't meet him. That's not what I mean by that. Everything I've heard about him is that he is just an absolute shithead. Tarantino stands are a huge red flag. Yes, but probably popular here, what with the whole foot fetish thing.
Not all feet, just your feet.
Just my feet, right. Well, and Quentin probably wouldn't be into my feet.
He might. I wouldn't put it past him. Lola, you're still not allowed up here. You've been exiled from the couch for the rest of the night.
You gotta get down. Down, down. Good girl. Good girl. You've never seen one of his movies?
They're pretty violent for no apparent reason.
Guillermo del Toro, Taika Waititi, and Wes Anderson for the hipster variant. Taika Waititi only recently. But totally.
Also, yes. Wes Anderson.
Oh my god, Wes Anderson.
And fucking Guillermo del Toro.
Hey, you like pastels and weird dialogue?
That is very accurate. Definitely.
Yeah, no, that's right on the money. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's... And that is the film kid part of us, is there's something to hate about all of them.
Yeah.
That, I mean, if we're being fully honest, is just as bad. Very much looking forward to Creepy Pinocchio releasing alongside the Disney one.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm stoked about Creepy Pinocchio.
Well, because Pinocchio is already so fucking creepy. Like, you gotta just lean into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I think I don't need another like Disney Pinocchio. I need like let's make it weird.
I know what you're going to say.
Make it Pinocchio.
Megara. Oh no, it's Persephone.
Again?
Murder.
God, she really doesn't have much to say.
She does not. She knows what she likes.
What about Creepy Pooh Bear?
I mean, I'm in for that one just like for the hilarity. Not really because I think it's gonna be good. It might be. It totally might surprise me. But I feel like that's basically a meme made flesh.
I feel like one of the main problem I had with film school was that I liked action movies. I like...
Yeah, you're not allowed to like for example...
I like animated movies. I liked all sorts of crap.
We talked earlier about Transformers. Mentioned the Transformers movies. Like, are they high art? No. Are they shit piles of fun with cool effects?
You're not allowed to like anything except for like the fancy whatever.
I thought the animation company was Leica, but turns out it's a studio in Oregon. Oh, really? Go Oregon.
What's that?
Right on, Oregon. Use those rainy days.
So I died. But maybe we can snag one more key and then just
bail.
Yeah, just take a lava bath. So let's just do the shield.
No, thank you.
I guess I can start without heat.
How dare you to insinuate Poseidon has the slightest jurisdiction here?
I was trying to do something quick here, guy.
From the surface flow beneath the earth, they become mine. Each
lava he never learns.
They are mine, not his.
Sorry, a magma bath. You know, in Japanese, they only have one word for it. And they found it very annoying or confusing or whatever when they were adding Minecraft to Smash Brothers.
No idea you could get.
And I agree that there should only be one word for it, because it's the exact same thing. It's just whether it's under or over the surface of, like, the crust. Then it's like, oh, now it's lava. I don't like that. It's weird.
You just don't like change.
I don't like having to learn things, mostly.
Haven't heard of the creepy Pinocchio. If he doesn't kill someone with a lie and his nose goes through someone, I'll be disappointed.
You again.
If you fold a pizza, it's now a calzone because words are stupid.
Fair enough. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah. I feel like a calzone has to be cooked in that position, though.
Which is a very, I will admit, a very subtle distinction.
But it's, I mean, the layers have to be...
But also, like, if you pinch the ends of pasta, it's ravioli.
You gotta put something in there, though.
Something for the
Okay, that's what the insides of pasta are for. They're for sauce grabbing.
Creepy Winnie the Pooh looks kind of bad, but I haven't seen enough of it to say.
Oh, it looks extremely bad. That's why I'm here for it.
Oh, so how about meteors, meteoroids, and asteroids? I almost said steroids. There's another
meteors,
kind of
meteoroids, and steroids.
Same as pebbles, stones, and boulders. Air is food? Where are we at right now? Wait, hold on.
But nobody's gonna correct you if you call a pebble a stone. You know what I mean? Air is food. You're losing me on that one, pimp. I'm trying to be with you, but I just can't. I don't understand what's happening there.
I feel like sometimes unintentionally.
We are constantly swimming in Atom Soup. Atom Soup, another good band name. Just saying.
Oh, that is a good... Okay, that one's a good band name. Atom Soup. I like that. But then you'll have to explain to everybody it's not Atom Soup. It's
I feel like that's...
Atom.
Most band names have something like that going on.
That's true. Air is food. Oh, the ravioli filling. Air is food.
Oh. Air is food.
Air is soil. It's all night. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Everything.
It's all nitrogen. It's like your dad. It's all rectangles.
Oh my god.
That's her dad's line when navigating.
It's all rectangles. And also, it's just around the next corner.
Yeah,
which it never is.
That is when we go hiking.
Or went on a road trip, which I've never been on with my father, but
the next corner
use that one a lot.
Could be
right around the next corner.
Miles away.
You don't understand pasta, it's all pasta.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, we did have a discussion about pasta and fresh pasta versus dried pasta and eggs and...
Quiet. You still can't come up here. You're nasty.
You can't come up here. You got poopy butt. And especially with gluten, it just makes everything more confusing.
You better be... I couldn't even buy a key if he is selling it. I want a key! So we're going to find this key.
I'm sorry, you can't come up here.
But this one is called... Tagliatelle. Because it's shaped like a noodle.
With the Italian words, you pronounce all the letters. It's the opposite of French.
Yeah, French you just go... E. And
French,
you said
you just
every word.
throw in some extra vowels just for funsies, and then you don't pronounce anything except for the first, like, skip every other letter.
Except for everything that is E.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't go on the bed either. Lola.
Lola. Get your poopy butt off the bed.
Lola, come. Good girl.
You have your own bed. You're gonna have to use that for now.
You loved French, you're so lazy with the words. Numb your tongue and speak Spanish, you'll get to French. Exact. French was fun.
Absolutely.
French was fun.
Spanish was not fun.
French was It was just like, oh, just don't pronounce the last letter of any French word. Most of them. Well, unless there's a sentence and the next word, like, needs to flow with that word, then you pronounce the last letter so that it makes sense in the sentence so you can say it. Like, just like...
Oh, was strong drink in there? It's okay. We're not trying to actually finish this round. I just want it to be as deadly as possible so that I can just mash through this until I can find one more key. And the game is punishing me for my desires.
When we were in college...
Yes! That's what I get for calling you out. Let's go. Key time!
When we were in college, I had to take French, even though I had passed the AP course, or like whatever test crap that you took it in high school. And they made me take another class anyway, because apparently that wasn't enough. Like, I didn't
I hate that would happen.
Or something, even though I passed. And so I had to take a French class, and it was at 9 a.m., which was far too early for me. And I showed up to that class, like, at least a few minutes late, like, every class. It was, like, 3 times a week, too. And, I would be, like, asleep in the back of the classroom. And, and there were only, like, 15 kids in the class. And the teacher would always be, like, upset at me because I wasn't paying attention. So he'd, like, purposely call on me. But I'd always have the right answer, and I'd always do fine on the quizzes. So he just really didn't like me.
That'll really piss a teacher off.
He was very, very upset by my presence.
Because then you become a sort of example of, like, actually you don't really need to pay attention in this class. And that just ruins their entire plan. I say plan like they're up to something.
That guy hated me.
We're finally getting a Zeus boon. And I'm gonna die on purpose. We are dying on purpose in order to
Yeah, then every math class ended up showing up for the test and hanging out in the art studios otherwise. I had one math class where I just had movies playing on my laptop, and I'd just be watching movies the whole class.
Great student.
Taking notes on my, like, notebook, but laptop, movies.
I took one class, I think it was my History of American Film class. I rigged up a controller to work with my laptop so that I could play Minecraft in class all day. Without being noticed. Because with the controller I could put my hands under the desk. That was a deliberate death, by the way, just so we're clear that I wasn't just not paying attention.
Nobody does.
I'm glad that you had to specify that.
Well, because it does happen,
happen.
I should make a point of, you know.
That was too much.
But yeah, I would just... And, like, people were watching me, a couple rows behind me in class, just watching me play Minecraft. And the teacher didn't understand why we weren't paying attention to fucking Song of the South or whatever the hell it was we were watching.
Oh, God.
It wasn't Song of the South, but it was every bit as racist.
Oh, it was that,
It's
yeah,
like,
really,
it's
really
like major propaganda, and it's also... it has blackface in it, it's awful. It's really bad. She's like, we have to watch it because it's history. I was like, we could talk about it. We don't have, it's like a 3-hour film.
What the hell was that?
What is it called? Birth of a Nation.
Oh God, that's
that movie.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Awful.
It's 3 hours I'll never get back. I'm glad I was playing Minecraft. Fred Astaire does blackface.
God.
I don't believe so. Fred Astaire wasn't in it as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 new talents.
Let's see the last of them.
And that's it. That's all of the talents.
Yay!
We are maximum talented. Okay.
Sure.
You know what?
Totally.
You could be a little supportive. Okay.
My words are so supportive.
God's Pride. Raise your chance for a boon to be epic plus 1% per rank.
He did it in swing time?
He did it in swing time?
Oh,
no.
I mean, I believe it.
Yeah, it's just disappointing every time you hear it. Raise your chance for a boon to be legendary or duo. Plus 1% per rank. Isn't legendary better than epic? Why is this even a choice?
What's the hierarchy on that?
Maybe this way.
On duo is way... Buo. Duo is way better because that means wombo combo. So God's Legacy, Fated Persuasion. Randomly alter Boon and Well of Charon choices. 1 shape chance per rank at a time. Randomly alter the reward for the next chamber. 1 shape chance total chances per rank. I don't know what either of these mean, but I can't afford them, so it doesn't matter. We're going to do God's Legacy. Alright. Plus 1% chance for legendary or duo boons. Alright, and that's all we got.
I feel different.
That is going to be... Yeah, that's it for today. That's what I thought. So we'll be back on Friday this time, and henceforth and forevermore. We'll be back on Friday, opening with, I guess I've agreed to do 15 push-ups. So, 15 push-ups to open the stream. As punishment for my frequent absences. So that's the plan for today. But yeah.
Great plan.
So, do the thing. You have to say your thing. We're splitting it up now.
I don't remember what I said.
You're supposed to say thanks for hanging out.
Oh, thanks for hanging out.
It's been a blast as always. And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody. Oh, should we raid anybody? Who's on? Is anybody on right now? I should ask that before we evaporate. Ending the stream on a conversation about blackface.
Lovely.
Nailed it.
You didn't have to bring it back up again.
I really did. Oh, there we are. But who's on? We can go raid Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi-Chiri! Alright, I'm going to fire that off really quick, and then I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Wait, there's a number on it, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should remember that.
Probably.
Okay. Alright. Night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We could talk about poop again. I think that's a great idea. In fact, you know what? Before we sign off, I just want to say one more thing about poop. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, bye, everybody.
Speaking of, Lola, where are you?
Yeah, seriously. Alright. Bye, everybody. Love you all. So long.